Today's episode of Ladies and Gentlemen is sponsored by Anchor. If you've ever thought about starting a podcast but didn't want to have to pay to get it out there, then Anchor was made for you. Anchor is a free podcast making service that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from either your phone or your computer. They will also distribute your podcast to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many more. And on top of all of that, they also find sponsors for you no matter what your viewership is. It could be negative viewers and you'd still get that sweet sponsor money. Oh, and if I didn't already mention enough, it's free. So please download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That was ANCHOR.FM to get started. On with the podcast.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, Austin.
So, you want to play the theme?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Welcome back!
Yeah!
Holy shit.
The theme played!
Oh, that was great.
I loved it!
I love it when the theme plays.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It always comes back around.
Yes.
Someone was like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of those quiet podcasts." It's just
Mama here! No.
everything's horrible.
See, when we're quiet, we have to be twice as loud afterwards.
Logic.
Yes.
Wow.
Every time.
Every time.
Woo! I got a joke for you, Travis.
Oh, you got a joke.
I like making you laugh.
Well, now it's not gonna happen.
Oh, no, it's not. So would you like to hear my joke?
Yes.
Okay. No,
Austin, why are you holding a mirror?
Haha, got him good. Got him good, Travis. For this joke, I'm going to be doing voices, if you would. Two voices.
Oh.
A generic female and a generic male.
What kind of male?
Hey.
Caucasian white male?
Almost my voice, but not
Oh.
quite. A little more raspy.
Oh, a cooler Austin.
A cooler Austin, yeah.
Wow.
So
Incredible.
yes. So my glasses.
I saw it coming, but I wondered if maybe it balanced out, but
Yeah,
it just
no.
didn't work.
Ladies and gentlemen, my glasses fell on the ground. I can't see anymore.
It's all over.
Let's get this joke on the road.
Okay.
It is called The Wonderful Husband.
Ha! That's funny.
Right? Got him good.
They don't exist.
Exactly.
This joke's going.
Shall we
pretty
go
good.
on to the next segment?
No, what? That's all for our podcast
Yeah.
today.
Oh, see you later, folks.
See you later.
Fuck you, Seth.
Fuck you, Seth.
Woo.
And as always.
Okay, so several men.
Yes.
They just.
Oh, it's one of these stories.
So they just finished their games, right?
Mm.
And they're in the locker room
Yeah.
at a golf club. Finished doing all of the 18 holes, and they're sweaty. You know,
This can still be taken as a sex thing. I'm just saying.
good, real sweat, real hot day, and then obviously in the locker room there's always that really old guy who's just naked.
He's fully naked.
He just lets
He
everything
doesn't
hang
believe
out,
in towels.
doesn't care anymore.
It's-
Whatever.
He's gonna die sometime soon. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Like, gonna play some golf, gonna hang out in the nude. Let's
Gonna
go.
play some golf in the nude.
That's right. So a phone goes off, and a man answers.
Oh, I thought the naked man's phone went off. I was like, where was he keeping it? Whoa! Holy crap.
So, we'll call this man John. Not the naked old guy.
Oh, okay.
This is very specific.
Oh. Naked young guy.
Naked young guy, exactly.
John.
So we'll call him John,
Okay.
right? So he puts on the speakerphone, and
Okay.
begins to talk.
Awesome.
And everyone's kind of like, oh, he's putting it on speakerphone.
Oh.
And so they all listen.
Yeah.
Old man still naked. Just keep that in mind.
Shit.
John answers. Hello? A female answers the other line. We'll call her Betty.
Betty.
Honey!
Oh, that sounds like a Betty.
Generic, right?
Generic Betty.
woman voice that I can't do women.
It's like a 50s name and a 50s voice.
Yeah. Honey! It's me! Yeah. Just getting changed. Awesome! Well, I'm at the City Central Mall right now. I sound like Mickey Mouse.
I was gonna say something, but I was waiting.
Okay, well, let's keep going. Right now, and I found this beautiful leather coat. It's only $1,000. Is it okay if I buy it, sweetie? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What?
But only if you really like it. And he winks. Does a little wink.
I think his name was Walt, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe.
How young was his wife, Austin?
I also stopped by the Mercedes dealership and saw the new 2018 models.
Oh.
I saw one I really liked.
Oh.
Okay, but, how much we talking? Well, a little under a mil. Alright, that's fair enough.
How much under a mil?
However, for that price, you gotta make sure it comes with all the special features.
Oh.
Great! Oh, and, one more thing. The house I wanted last year is back on the market. They're only asking 2.5 mil. Well, if that's the case, go ahead and make an offer of 1.5 mil. They will probably take it. If not, go to 2 mil. And you know what? Just pay the whole thing if you really think it's worth it.
What a
sweetie.
fucking legend.
Anything for you, babe. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. I love you. Love you to the moon and back. You're the best, sweetie. Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Did you hear me, sweetie? I kissed you through the phone.
Did you hear? I made out with the phone.
I licked it and everything.
It was real good.
You're worth it, baby. I'll see you later. The man proceeds to hang up the phone. The other men in the locker room are staring at him in astonishment. Awestruck, if you would. Their mouths are open. Naked guy still naked. John turns. He looks at the gentleman, and he asks, "Does anyone know whose phone this is?"
Oh, no. It was a naked guy.
It was a naked guy.
It was like, wait a minute. This isn't wait a minute.
Betty. Got him good.
Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate for whoever's phone it is.
Got
Honey,
him good.
honey, what is this house? It's like, oh, hey there, kids.
Yep. Got him good.
Look at the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh, no. Well,
I thought I threw you off track by talking about the naked guy so much.
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I was really thinking it'd come
You're
back
like,
around.
You thought, yeah, I thought you would.
Thought it'd, like, end with his story or something. I don't know. But he had nothing to do with it.
No,
He was just naked.
He was just naked. You know, sometimes that's all you really
Sometimes
need.
you just need to be.
Naked.
Naked.
And that's all, folks. Just be naked.
That's Austin's tip of this.
Yeah, Austin's. No.
Time for just the tip with Austin, though. So,
Travis and I are both naked right now. Just finished at the golf club.
super sweaty.
Oh,
babe's calling.
it's gone.
Hey, babe. Oh, shit, Mickey. How'd you get this phone again?
How'd you get this number?
Oh, no.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so, we're doing this podcast a little bit differently.
Are we?
We are.
Oh, shit.
Because we have no news, but we have...
We're out of news.
We're out of news, but we have pointless purchases. And then afterwards, we're going to invite two very special gentlemen who have been on the podcast before.
That's true.
A Mr. Seth Schmelik and a... sorry. I am. And a Quilty Quilty.
Whoa!
And we're going to be talking about Marvel movies.
Sweet.
And not Marvel movies. And we're going to be rating them. So, but we'll talk about that later. We're going to be talking about
Sounds
some
like a plan.
Marvel movies,
Yeah.
right?
Sounds like a good
It'll
idea.
be sweet.
Alrighty.
But we should probably play that Pointless Purchases theme, shall
We
we?
should.
Woo! Hey, Travis. Don't buy that thing, Travis.
But I want it.
No.
I need it!
Yep.
And now we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been real pointless this Christmas.
But now we're back.
But now that's over.
But now that we're not broke,
So Christmas was great.
Christmas happened. It was great. But and now we can actually talk about the presents that we got for other people.
For each other.
For each other, exactly. We have a confession to make, ladies and gentlemen. So, as the time that you were listening to this podcast, Travis is in. I want to say Okay, I was gonna say Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
That's Quilty.
Yes.
Quilty will be in
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
Travis. New something.
Okay, so Travis will not be here, and so we're recording. We have 2 extra episodes. This is our second one so far. And so it is not January yet, and it has not been Christmas yet. But by the time you're listening to this, and the people that we got gifts for are listening to this, it won't matter.
No, I won't.
So when we're talking about each other's gifts, I'll plug my ears and you whisper to the mic. And vice versa.
Yeah, I'll plug my ears. I just won't leave. I'll leave the microphones on. I can't hear you, Austin.
Woo!
Just whisper it. Really loud.
Yeah, don't worry. These earbuds are real.
Turns up microphone. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
And then I'll just have to trust that we don't listen to the audio of this until after Christmas.
That's true. Okay, we don't have to talk about ours.
Oh, I want to.
Oh, fuck.
I think it's fun.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so we'll start with Quilty. You and I pulled so much money together. Not really, but
hey, no, let him believe.
all of the money.
All of the money.
And we got him a very killer Magic the Gathering cup,
Hells
if you
yeah.
would. It's actually pretty sweet. It's all embroidered, yeah, like around the outside.
Yeah.
If that's the right word.
Like when you're blind.
We brailled it.
We brailled it all up.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
of course.
Pretty sick.
Dope.
For our good buddy Seth, we got a super Pokemon pack with
yeah.
Kangaskhan and 4 original booster packs.
That sounds dope.
It is pretty dope, yeah.
Damn.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
No, I wrapped it.
I've heard of it, though.
It's cool!
I don't doubt that.
I think Seth's reaction is going to be quite enthusiastic.
Hopefully. When are we giving it to him? Party.
Party. Yeah. We know. The podcasters know. The children in the closet don't know.
They don't know.
Do I get to say your present now? Save it to the end?
Yeah, we'll wait.
Oh, wait, okay.
I got Selena a wand, Hermione's wand.
That's pretty
from
sick.
Harry Potter. It's the full actual like replica one.
Nice.
It was. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's one of the very nice boxes too. That actually like in Harry Potter, you're like, whoa, open up the box. What?
Yes.
What?
Hefty.
Yes. So that's cool.
Right.
What else have I gotten people? No, that's about it.
Okay. Well, I'll continue.
Yeah, because we grouped on every other present, and then
It's true. Yeah.
and then obviously I got you a present,
Oh, that's nice.
and then no, I didn't. I got you. I lied to you. And then my mom, I got the Santa photos done today with my sister.
Oh, nice.
That's
Okay.
the main thing my mom wanted. My dad, I'll probably just get him a movie,
Sure.
any movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's about it.
That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I got my girlfriend's parents some alcoholic chocolates.
Ooh, always great.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe.
I feel like they would be. I feel like it depends on what the alcohol is and the mix of chocolate.
Yeah, it's a Swedish cream.
That sounds pretty good.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Sounds pretty good.
Looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hope for the best.
I got my sister a color changing mug.
Ooh, that's dope.
It's pretty pretty. I got my brother some speakers, which are also
Nice.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Nice.
got them from Staples during Black Friday. So
Oh, smart.
good deal. Yeah.
Schmert.
Yes. And my brother and I, we pulled together and we got my dad an air fryer.
Right, I think I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, which if you know anything about deep fryers are bad, but air fryers are apparently healthy.
I don't understand that. I put my hand in a deep fryer and it came out just
Delicious.
delicious. Num 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 num.
Never hands go. No.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yes, but apparently, so with a deep fryer, if you don't know about this, Travis, deep fryer, you throw your stuff into just oil and it boils away. Fantastic.
As usually, I just throw my stuff in oil.
I know. But apparently with this, I don't know how it works. Something about air, and you use apparently a tablespoon of oil, and so it's like
It's
Like that?
still oil.
I don't know. We'll see.
The name's just different.
Yeah.
They really tricked Austin this time.
They did. They got me good.
Got him good.
Yeah. So it's like, has like compartments like 1 tablespoon, and then it's
Yeah.
like you have to fill up the back cartridge. Like all the time. It's like, I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah. No idea.
Something's going on here.
And I got my special lady friend, Catherine, some bunch of Adidas stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got
This
her.
is dope.
Yeah, I got her this cool hat, this cool shirts, and these dope leggings.
Nice.
Yeah, which
Leggings are toit.
leggings, they are
Literally.
toys. Yes, quite. Leggings are expensive.
Really? How
Yes.
much are they?
$100.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Leggings
Jesus.
are weirdly.
Is it like? Well, it depends. I feel like it depends on the leggings. Like if it's like brand, then it's like.
I only
see.
looked at brands.
See, yeah,
and
that's
she
probably
really
why.
likes Adidas, right?
Yeah, which I'm
Um,
like, yeah, it makes sense. But Christ, I didn't think it was
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah, because like I bought some joggers recently,
Yeah,
and they were $40.
yeah.
So it was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Travis' Siri just came
It
off.
just keeps going. I thought so. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what it said. Hey Siri, yeah, lady says you are. No, it stopped. It said something about Brandon, Britta, and then it just kept naming people. I was like, we didn't talk about any of those people.
That's funny.
Anyways,
Bad Siri.
bad Siri.
Okay. Adidas. So, yeah, I hope she likes them.
Yeah, I hope so,
Welcome.
too.
You're welcome, Katie.
You're welcome. Yeah.
And my brother and I got my mother a Dell laptop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for like schooling and stuff. And
Yeah.
everything. Nice. That's
She's
awesome.
doing her business class
Makes
thing.
sense.
So typity.
Yes. Type type.
PowerPoint. Word.
Word.
Yeah. She's learning how to be a gangster. Yeah.
It's just like a rap thing pops up. It's like, so you want to be a gangster, huh?
Yeah.
These are words you gotta know.
Speaking of her schooling, because obviously it's up to date.
Yes.
And she has a communications class in which
Dope.
she has to be very proper. And
We're talking like English proper here. We say
well, English proper too, but no, specifically about the whole gender thing and how like you can be like fined if you like incorrectly use like gender specific things.
Okay.
So like okay, say you're writing like an official document, like, and you use like him or her without like pre-authorized whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like they could,
If you assume. or
yeah,
whatever.
they could like sue you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like, ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, literally, ugh.
Yeah, I know when I was in AP English
Sure,
during
yeah.
my class in that way, I know the subject came up of that.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
gender thing of like, is it proper to say him or her, or do we just use they or them and their?
Quilty has made an
exit.
or an entrance. Damn it! Do it
Yeah,
again.
exit.
Brandon has made an entrance.
A new challenger approaches.
With a wet laptop.
Yeah, I didn't have it in my bag.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta write the list. I haven't wrote it down.
Well,
yet.
go into that room with Brandon and write the list.
Shit. So many movies.
Yeah, we know.
I don't want to. Like, it's gonna take like fucking 5 minutes to read each one of us.
They're gonna be like, it's gonna take 5 minutes to make a list.
I was like, this is gonna take way longer than that.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna give like my top 3 and my worst one.
You have to do the whole thing.
No, we got
I'll
20.
just read it in
We
order.
both have 28.
28.
Yeah.
You might not have seen all of them. Just go through the list that Austin sent,
Yeah.
and then just order them. Just like pick your favorite, and then maybe go down from there. It might be easier.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way
Yeah.
to do it.
I have a funny joke of how I tried to like ended up like doing my list, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
That's good stuff.
But yeah, like I was saying, like during AP English,
Yes.
we did talk about that thing, and it came up. We didn't really have to deal with that at all.
Can I just play Smash and then like just like go off the list and not have to write it down?
No! You can play Smash and write it down.
I can't do that. You know I can't.
We believe in you, Quilly.
You guys.
So AP English.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Not anymore.
But yeah, that was another thing that popped up. We didn't have
Yeah.
to deal with it at the time, but it
Yeah,
it
that
makes
makes
sense
sense.
that it comes into
Yeah.
like things right now.
Yeah, because like her schooling is like for like official documents, and she needs to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And apparently using Z is good now. Z is gender neutral rather than like,
Oh.
yeah, it's like she and he put together.
Okay.
It's Z.
Weird. I guess at least they have something for it.
Yeah.
I guess that's nice. Instead of being like, well, good luck making this make sense.
Yeah.
Them, they, their. Their? Question mark? It?
All those fails, just go with it. For sure.
But it just sounds so bad.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It just doesn't flow nicely.
Yeah,
this is
no.
one of the problems when you're like writing essays and stuff. It's just
Yep.
like, this sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
I know.
But yeah. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
That does sound cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You got a pencil and paper?
Actually, that's part of my story. Hold on.
It's part of my story.
Pencil and paper. Pencil and paper.
So Travis has a pencil and paper.
It's what I used to do some of my lists.
Oh, I just did it on my computer, like a normal person.
Well, no, I did, but then I got to the last final few, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck. So I just made it like a graph thing.
You made a graph?
A graph?
Well, I put them all by a row, and then I went and checked off each one that beat other movies, and I was like, this one's better than that one, check. This one's better than that one, check.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
however many checks is how
It was
many.
hard to make this list.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see you. You can't see me.
It's a very official podcast right now.
What do you mean?
We're very professional right now.
Yeah. This list is by the book,
Every like 5 minutes.
and cue sound effect.
Yeah. We added in.
Perfect.
We added in, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
we couldn't just let
Let me
it
tell you.
disappear as he normally does.
Yes.
That'd be weird.
Would you like to, shall we say the rules of our rating and our movies right now, or should we wait for the other boys?
Maybe we should let them know ahead of time, so then if it just gets confusing when they're here.
It's very true.
Yeah.
I have the list of all the movies that we're adding in.
Oh, okay,
So
like
we'll
in
do
a random
that.
order? Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, basically we're going to be rating a bunch of superhero movies, not all specifically Marvel.
All the MCU
Sorry.
movies?
They are all Marvel,
Yeah.
but they're not all MCU.
Yeah, so we have all the MCU movies, and then we have a few extras. What are the
Plus
few extras?
Ah, yes. Okay, well, let's go through all of them.
Okay.
We have Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. The Spider-Man movies are not in the MCU. That's the one with Tobey Maguire. So,
McGuire. MacGyver. Tobey MacGyver.
Exactly. Captain America, the First Avenger. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, Civil War. Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Whoa.
Avengers, Infinity War. Thor, the Dark World.
I wonder if that's on your list, Austin.
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse. Whoa. It's not in the MCU.
It's an animation movie.
But it's really good.
It's really good.
So we put it in here.
Yep. The other two haven't seen it, though, so.
It's true, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Also...
Not in the MCU.
Not in the MCU. Whoa. But there's Spider-Man movies, so we count them. The Incredible Hulk. Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Black Panther, Venom. Not in the MCU. Not very good.
Oh, what?
And Doctor Strange.
Whoa. Great. There will be no Daredevil, no Elektra, there will be no Punisher.
No. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Those will just be at the bottom of the list. Anyways,
And
so...
we're also, no TV shows.
No, just
Obviously,
movies for
right.
this one.
Hey.
So that's all the movies we'll be talking about.
Yes.
I think it's pretty simple. We're just we'll go from
Start at
worst
the bottom.
to best.
Yeah.
These are our own personal opinions. We'll obviously all have different opinions.
Yeah, just a couple points on each.
Obviously, Austin and I have seen all of these movies,
Yes.
whereas Quilty and Seth have
not.
not seen
Yeah.
all of them. I'm pretty sure Seth has seen the least amount.
I think I
believe.
think he's somewhere in the 20s.
Probably.
Which there are 27 in total
Yeah.
that I have.
Yeah. I also
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll probably just Austin and I will be going forth with like our list, and
Yeah.
then Seth will start whenever he
Exactly. Yeah.
it just lines up with his.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll shoot it all the way down, and then
And if you disagree
fuck you.
with 4 different people, even though
Yeah.
we're all already disagreeing,
Yes.
then fuck you.
Yeah, I think this will be good.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think we'll point out, like, obviously we'll talk about it when they're here as well.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like we can, people can throw maybe like a counter argument to someone, be
Yeah.
like, oh, I think I should have been higher, or maybe it should have been lower.
Yeah.
Like, just like a few points, but nothing.
I feel like that's
too
gonna
big.
happen a decent amount,
Yeah.
where it's gonna be like, you put that there?
You put Avengers Infinity War at the bottom?
Yeah.
How dare you?
You sick frick.
You sick frick.
You put Thor the Dark World at the bottom?
At the top?
What?
As number one?
Definitely my number one. In my dreams.
In my dreams.
Yes.
Does that mean it's not? Oh no. But yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll go well.
And then we'll do an Austin's tip with all the guys.
All the boys.
And then bang shebang.
Alright.
Yeah, it's unfortunate not having news this week.
That's true.
But
It's hard to tell the future.
if we had news, it would be old news. In
It'd be
which
old
case,
news.
not good news. And then it's not news.
It's not news.
It's olds. If you will.
It's old.
It's olds. Yes. Quite.
Yeah. So I think it should be good. Did you want to whisper into the thing?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I'll take off my things.
The headphones are off. The ears are plugged. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Can you hear
I
me?
am just gonna.
I'm gonna whisper. I am gonna whisper.
Got him a cool Captain America mug. It's so cool. And it's great. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep talking. He's just making his silly tune.
All right. Hear what I said?
I have no
I
idea.
said so many things.
Ah,
I will also make the same tune.
alright.
The ears are plugged. The
All right.
eyes are closed.
So I got Austin this Spider-Man PS4 bundle. And it's like one of those loot boxes. It has a lot of like randomly cool stuff in it.
Hate Travis.
But I took the thing off so he won't know what's in it. And I think he's gonna kind of like it. So, well, fingers crossed.
I hate Travis.
And we're back!
That's nice.
Yes. So.
Thank you for that gift. I greatly appreciate
And
it.
thank you for my gift.
You're welcome.
It's just like I got to the party, so like, Austin, what's my gift? Boom! Slap it! I saw the movie early.
I saw it. Avengers Endgame? Early?
Yeah, early. And I already knew the numbers.
Yeah.
I gave them so much money.
We can see the future.
We can see the future.
pretty good.
Wow.
I like that.
I guess a way to end off on this pointless purchase is, as you were saying, I will be in New Zealand by this time.
Yes.
So,
Spending money.
spending money. Lots of money.
Yes, and not working, so not making.
Not making money. So that in itself is a type of pointless purchase.
Yeah, your experience sucked.
My experience sucks.
Life is meaningless.
Oh, no. But yeah, so that'll be great.
Yeah, do you have any plans? Like specific things you want to do?
I have this hop on, hop off bus
Sure.
that I'll be taking that takes me around both islands.
Nice.
So like the first night I'll be staying in a hotel, and then
Yep.
after that I get on the bus.
Yep.
And it's the type of bus where like it'll take you to all the destinations, and it has quite a few destinations.
Sure.
And if you for the overnight stays, it guarantees you at least one night,
Nice.
like guaranteed.
So you sleep on the bus?
No.
No.
At one of the like rooms or hotels where they're stopping.
Oh, cool.
So you're guaranteed a place to sleep with
Nice.
a bed and stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to stay extra nights, you can, but that'll mean you'll probably have to pay for yourself after that.
And when the bus leave?
There's constant buses.
Oh,
That's
cool.
the whole point of the hop on, hop bus. You can hop
Nice.
on. If you don't like the people you're with, hop on, wait for the next one, hop on. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Say, like, and if it's full, just wait for the next one, get back on. If you want to
Yeah.
stay an extra few nights, wait for the next bus.
Specifically,
get on.
like the spot, want to go on a hike or
Exactly.
something
Like
specific.
if you want to stay like an extra 2 nights, explore where you are
That's
a little
sweet,
bit
yeah.
more, then just wait for the next bus. Hop back on.
Good.
Yeah. The only problem is you gotta make sure you're getting your timing down, so you're not
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it back in time.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
However, I'm not excited for the flight.
No.
It's gonna be real long, Austin.
How long, Travis?
Here, actually, you know
How
what?
many Marvel movies?
All the Marvel
Oh my
movies.
God. That's more than
Here,
one.
let me tell you the trip there. So I have
Okay.
it in my phone.
You have the trip. Oh, you
I have the hours and
Do you
stuff.
have to make stops?
One stop.
One stop. Okay.
One stop.
Okay. Not the worst.
All right.
Okay.
So I leave January 2nd,
Yep.
12:50 p.m.
12:50 p.m.
I'm getting
Is that at night? Nope. That's in the
that's in
midday.
the afternoon. Yes.
That's better. Okay.
So, and I get in Beijing,
Wait, sir. Where are you leaving from? I was from
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay.
All right, Vancouver.
Yep.
I then get to Beijing
Beijing.
at 4:25 p.m.
4:25.
January 3rd.
That's
That's a day later.
That's a day later.
But their time is a little bit ahead.
Okay, so
So it's
about a
that's
24-hour flight.
possibly less because their days ahead. Like their time is ahead. So
But
I
how
think
much
it's
are
less.
they ahead?
I think they're quite a bit ahead.
Oh, okay.
I think
so,
they're like 6 to 7 hours ahead. So it won't
okay.
be as
So
long.
a little bit less
It's
than 20.
still long.
Yeah, like a little bit less than 24 hours.
And then
And then...
I'm in Beijing for 8 hours and 40 minutes because of the layover.
Oh.
And then
What are you doing there?
I have no idea.
Okay.
And then my flight from Beijing leaves at 1:05 a.m.
Oh!
So I'm not sleeping in Beijing.
That sucks!
And then I'll get to New Zealand
Yep.
at 6:15 p.m.
The next day. Is there a time change between those two? Assumedly?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
So another, 12 hours?
Wait, hold on. Total duration. Oh, is that total duration?
Oh!
1 day, 8 hours and 25 minutes.
Yeah!
Fuck me gently. Oh god.
Yep.
And then the flight back.
Is
Um,
better?
The layover's then 10 hours and 50 minutes in Beijing.
Ooh! Dude.
So basically, I'll be spending a total of like 18 hours in Beijing. So I'll be in Asia for like 18 hours. So basically, I've gone to Asia.
So basically, I've gone to
Basically,
Asia.
I've visited all of Asia.
Yeah, you go to like one stop and be like, I know the language.
I learned the entire language.
Done.
Every language.
That's sweet.
So,
Take pictures?
oh yeah.
Can you give me a souvenir from Beijing?
I'll get you. Oh, from Beijing? Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I'm planning on getting. That's why I'm going very lightly on Christmas presents because I'm going to get a lot of people's stuff
Ooh.
from like New Zealand and Beijing.
That's nice.
And then I'll just get you guys like stuff from there. I think that'd be cooler
That's way cooler.
than
Get me
lame stuff.
Get me Beijing, please.
I'll get you Beijing.
Yep.
Goes to Beijing. So, I need to buy this whole place. How much we talking?
How much are you talking? I mean, really.
Like a few $100 bucks?
I've been here 18 hours, so...
And then they'll speak another language. I'll be like, I'll just take that as a yes. And then I'll leave. I'll be like, I said I got it.
I got it! Where is it? You know, it's...
They wrote this piece of paper. Travis, that's a ticket.
You owe them money.
You're going to jail.
And yeah, your reply is just like, yeah, but you own it.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
you
cool.
Also, what does it say my name? Oh, I told him I was Austin. No.
What?
What? You get one of those phone calls, and it's just like, you owe taxes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what? We will find you.
This is terrible now. You suck. You can stay in Beijing.
Guess to Beijing. Well, I guess I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll get one of those little books that translates stuff, so just in case I need to talk to somebody.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Just those little pocket things.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Also, I have a phone, so I guess maybe not.
Yeah, just use a phone.
Yeah.
Phone works.
Yeah, phone works.
I'm pretty sure there's like something on Siri where if you like...
Probably. Like, they
Yeah.
talk into it and then you talk into it.
Yeah.
It's probably an app.
Probably an app.
I'll get an app.
Get an app.
Get an app.
Even if you pay for it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, especially if I'm planning on traveling more, so...
$2-3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no worries.
Alrighty.
Cool.
I think we'll be moving on to our next segment, which will be the movie rankings.
Alright, yeah, we'll take a quick break.
Quick break.
Get the pals.
Hells yeah.
And then yeah, we'll be back here.
Alright.
Cool. See you in a bit!
Boy. And we're back.
Welcome!
Hello!
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
We've ditched Seth.
We did Seth.
Others and Seth.
Nope, just Seth.
Just Seth.
Fuck you, Seth.
Fuck you, Seth.
Quilty, introduce yourself to the podcast, even though they have met you before, but introduce yourself one more time.
Hi, my name is Quilty,
Ah,
also known as Josh Quilty, also known as Hypebeast Supreme.
we're gonna cut that part
No,
out.
please, yeah, I don't like.
That's gotta go.
Alright!
Yeah, please cut that out. Yeah.
I'm just gonna replay it like 30 times.
We're not gonna cut it out.
Oh, that was
Okay.
bad.
So, now we got Quilty. I have my laptop. Quilty has his laptop. Travis has his phone in front of him. We got our lists. We got our points.
Checking it twice.
Gonna find out.
Who's right?
Oh, wow.
Not you, Austin.
Laying down the law.
Alright. Okay, so,
You're missing 2, right?
I'm missing 2.
so ladies and gentlemen, Travis and I both have 27 on this list, but Quilty, what movies have you not seen?
The original Ant-Man,
Okay.
and the new Spider-Man, the
Into the
Spider-Man
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse.
That is perfectly okay.
Oh, I fucking
right.
up last week.
We understand.
We don't understand. How dare you?
I have no scene points.
That's actually how I paid for the tickets. I just had I had enough for
Yeah,
2 free
My
tickets.
fucking mom
Yeah,
took
you
off
did.
her scene points off my account. So, like, I don't spend any money, because I don't have any money. And so, like, I don't get scene points, and my mom fucking took all her scene points.
That's funny.
She's bad.
So
Unfortunate.
I think the best way to do this, well, for the first two, it'll just be Travis and I.
And then Coolty will join in.
And the Coolty will join, and I think we'll start. So say I say mine for one,
Yeah.
then Coolty will say his, Travis will say his, and then afterwards Coolty will start.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it's not just like me starting.
Oh,
Are we gonna go, like, you say movie, I say movie, you say movie, and then kind of discuss that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then a couple points, whatever.
Or do okay? Do we want to do all of us and then discuss, or
Yeah,
discuss
all
to
of
say?
us and then discuss.
Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
at the 27 spots we have Travis. I feel like we are saying Thor: The Dark World.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. You also yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Final
27.
spot. This movie sucks.
It's just boring.
It's not a fun movie.
Like, I feel like I just don't have a good time. Like, it's just like not that. The only good thing about it is Loki.
Loki is good.
Like, he's
yeah.
the one really good part about
Death
it.
scene. Yeah,
However,
that's
he's
cool.
not the main villain, so
No.
that doesn't help the film at all.
Yeah, especially for the fact, for like two reasons. Yeah, one that Thor was such a good movie and had Loki, and then just kind of stepped him aside and had a super generic evil villain who was evil because he's evil.
Because evil, yeah.
Yeah, and then they introduced the ether, but it wasn't. It was just a
And it didn't really make sense.
weird smoky thing.
It's all jibbly.
Yeah.
It's all liquidy, but it's an infinity stone.
I don't know.
Questions?
It was bad.
Yeah.
And it had got a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes, released in 2013.
Oof.
Big oof.
Actually, like a better rating than I thought. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I remember going through all Marvel movies. Like, nothing was below, like, 50%.
No,
Which I
yeah.
was impressed by.
Yeah. Next we have number 26. Would you like to say yours first?
For me, it's the Incredible Hulk.
For me is also incredible.
To the viewers at home, my 25 is The Incredible Hulk.
So, you can talk about this anyways, because it's not your number 12.
Oh,
I haven't seen this movie for like ever, but I remember it
It
being
is so
terrible.
bad.
Yeah.
The only,
It's
like,
so
the only
bad.
good thing about it is, like, the ending action piece with the fight
Right.
in Harlem.
Yeah.
That's it.
But do you think that one action piece makes it better?
No, not at all.
No, makes it better than Thor: The Dark World.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think so.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I have fun with it.
Mhm.
I have a little bit of fun.
Because, like,
I'm laughing at
when
it.
the Hulk's out, you're like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
But then when the Hulk's not out, you're like, this is pretty lame.
But hey, remember like at the end of the movie where it was like how many days, and then it was like 0 and his eyes went green?
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, and I also said, didn't go anywhere because it set up a whole bunch of villains that we'll never ever get.
Yep, very true.
Feels bad.
It
Yeah.
feels bad.
But hey, Iron Man at the end.
That's true. We had
Yeah.
a little cameo.
Fair
Yeah.
enough,
So that was your 25.
25.
All right, Austin.
My 25 is The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's funny.
Makes me so happy.
What's your point?
Okay, so... Oh, sorry. The Incredible Hulk came out in 2008
Oh.
and had a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in 2014 with a 52%
Oof.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Still above 50.
Still above 50.
Just barely making it.
This movie actually isn't, like, the worst, but
Like, it has enjoyable parts,
the villains...
but the villains are so shit.
so shit. Like, everything about him is just awful.
Electro's horrible. They really butchered the
Electro is
character.
terrible, yeah.
And the whole Harry friendship thing doesn't make any sense because in
No.
the first one we never met Harry, and then the next one they're
Yeah.
best friends.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
They're just,
It's
they're
like,
reaching
what?
for too many things.
Yeah.
Like, which is very similar to Spider-Man 3, but worse somehow. Somehow worse. Somehow they did it worse.
All right. Number 24, Quilty. What do you got?
Number 24, I have Thor: The Dark World.
Thor: The Dark World. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you have any extra points?
I don't know. It's just not good. It's
Yep.
not as bad as Hulk, in my opinion. Like
That's-
Hulk,
okay.
it's just a bad movie. Like, even like there's like some action in Thor, and I like Thor,
True.
as a character.
As a
Yeah,
character.
as a character, yeah.
And that itself, because like I don't like the old Hulk. Old Hulk is bad.
I don't like the CGI.
You mean like the 2003? Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like the MCU one?
Well, like I like Hulk in MCU. I don't like the Incredible
Oh,
Hulk.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, I don't like the CGI with
it's
all
bad.
like, I don't know, too many muscles, too many
It
stringy
doesn't look
muscles.
real.
No.
I think when I first saw it, I was like, this looks cool. But then
Yeah.
as time went on, it just kind of went way downhill.
Yeah. No doubt.
What did you have for number 24?
24, I have the movie that came out in 2010 with a 73% Rotten Tomatoes, Iron Man 2.
So far, we're doing pretty good.
This is fantastic.
Oh my god. Meh villains.
Meh villains. Yeah, exactly. In retrospect, it does have the greatest suit up moments
The briefcase.
with
for
the
me,
briefcase.
Spoiler, I put that pretty high on my, like, not
Put it
high,
Sure.
but it's not low tier.
It's number one.
Okay. Yeah.
That,
Okay.
for
That's
the,
fair.
one of, for
That's
that scene, a couple of those scenes is like,
Right.
It does
Yeah.
have some good moments.
Yeah.
Look, it just kind of has like a weird plot.
I don't like Justin Hammer and
It's
how
not my
he's
favorite suit up,
and
though.
how he's not your favorite suit up. What is your favorite suit up?
I think we'll find out.
That's my favorite.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like Justin Hammer with Bird Guy. I don't know. Like, why don't they
I
just?
want the big bird.
I don't know why they don't just shoot the bird guy in the head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too fast.
Yeah. Like I feel like Iron Man, he has a bunch of shoulder missiles and shit. Just pew and he's
Yeah.
dead. Just like a handgun.
It has good music.
Does have good music, yeah.
And the one thing I
Yeah.
did like was War Machine was really good. I liked War Machine.
War
in this.
Machine, yeah.
Like
because
Rhodey.
This was new War Machine.
Yeah, I like the ending battle where they're all like machine guns and stuff.
That was the best part.
That
yeah.
was cool.
But,
Good action fight. All
and
right,
He ate a donut.
he ate a donut.
Yes.
And he had this weird cancer thing. He was infected.
Yeah. Weird cancer jigsaw
And then
puzzle
he
on his neck.
invented a new element? Question mark.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
possible.
it's like, bam, we just created a new element.
And then they
Jarvis.
forgot about it in any future movie.
Yep.
They're like, oh, we're just gonna blow over how we
Technically, You can
invented.
create a new element, but it's not really good.
I don't
So-
understand.
To 23, right?
So for me, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah!
What about you? What about you, Colby?
Venom.
Venom!
That's okay. That's
I
fair.
fucking hate Venom so much.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, by the way, Spider-Man 3, 2007 with a 63%.
Too many villains.
Also has Venom in it.
Also has Venom in it.
Better Venom? Debatable! No. This
no.
Venom is, at least in my opinion, significantly worse because
Venom is bad.
Venom is bad. Yeah.
Venom is pretty bad.
Because I like Tom Hardy. That makes the Venom movie. Not saying it's a good movie,
But that helps.
but
the
it
Venom
definitely helps. Yeah, you have the whole hairy thing with his face.
movie. I kind of like the Harry thing.
Okay.
I like that part, but then the Venom thing just ruined a lot. of it.
Sandman, and like they tried to connect so many different things because they were like, I actually killed
yeah.
your father.
Yeah, they had to make it all very.
Or, sorry, your uncle.
They had to make it all very personal.
Yeah.
So it was weird. Like weird dancing stuff like that, but I think it's still enjoyable.
Yeah.
You can watch and still have an okay time, but you're just like, if you pay too much attention, you're just gonna be like, this is dumb.
Yeah,
This is very dumb.
Like, right, which is why it's better than some of the other movies. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like you need to be doing something else
Yeah.
while watching this movie.
All right, Austin.
Venom
No, wait,
fucking
sorry.
sucks.
Sorry, yeah.
Venom.
Venom fucking sucks. I remember we were talking about this in the actual theater about this podcast. I remember I was sitting next to you, and then I was like,
You're like, how are you
like,
gonna defend
like,
this
like
movie?
I was sitting and I was just sitting there. I was like, this movie's so fucking horrible. And I looked at Charles. was like, who's defending this movie? And I was like, I think it was like you.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. Venom was bipolar. I have him down here. He like. First of all, he's like, oh, I want to kill everyone. I want to eat
Yeah.
everything. Climbs up top of a building. Actually, I like Earth.
Yeah.
Tell the what is not antagonist? My anti-hero all my weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, and
By the
then
way, fire.
in the final fight, it was just like a CGI blob for like 30
But you couldn't really
minutes.
see.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
My 22 is also Venom.
Oh, really? Mine's not.
Ooh.
And so we part ways,
We
Austin.
do. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Venom came out in 2018 and received a whopping 29% on Rotten
Oh my
Tomatoes.
god!
That's pretty low, man.
That's the lowest.
And it's getting a sequel? It made a
Yeah.
lot of money.
It's
I don't like
audiences.
I don't like Carnage.
No.
Like I like Carnage as like
character.
an idea and a character.
Yeah.
But
Like,
not this
this
version.
actor.
Yeah.
This actor, like he's a good actor,
For sure.
100%.
Now you
He's just
see me.
I just
Just
don't
not
see
for
him
this
as
role.
Carnage.
Zombieland all the way.
Yeah.
What was your 22?
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3? Okay, and mine was Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Mine's Ant-Man.
That
I
is
think-
entirely reasonable.
I think if I watched it, it would be somewhere around here as well.
I don't like Ant-Man it's funny,
It's
it's
funny.
fine, but it's just not exceptional. It's just
No.
It's not acceptable.
it's get out of my house.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
like
yeah.
it's an alright like heist film, but other than that I don't really have that much joy. I'd much rather watch like other movies come
Yeah.
into it. Like it just doesn't come to mind.
Yeah, no doubt.
I put Spider-Man 3, it's just like Dance Dance. Dance Dance Revolution, that's why it's so low. And how like cringy Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
and, like majority of the movie. How like the relationship between him and Harry.
Right.
It's like it's just not good.
Yeah, for me, like with Venom, it's like it went from, like you were saying, it went from A to D. Like there was no like, oh, this is how the journey went, B to C
Yeah.
to D, and it was like, no, we're just gonna take out 40 minutes.
A to
of
Z.
footage.
But what I did like was Spider-Man 3 video game. You ever played that before?
I played it on the Wii. It's different on different consoles.
It's
I
on the
realized.
Xbox. I played it on the Xbox.
You play it on the Xbox. It's different than the one.
I
on the
fucking
Wii.
love the cutscenes in it so much. The first level when you're trying to save the girl of the building. If you miss like the last because it's like the first one is
Quick
pretty
time
easy.
events.
The quick time events. It's
Right.
just A in the beginning.
Yeah.
But in the last quick time event, if you miss it, you fall face first in the middle of a fire, and the girl hooked up to the phone is like, "I'm going to die," and then it explodes.
and then everyone dies and you fail the mission.
It is so fucking. The quick time events in that game are so funny.
That's
when you fail them.
Also, like, there's also a lot of things where you have to grab bombs and throw in the water, and then he's like, I am the bomb squad, and then throws it. It's the biggest meme. And it's, I am the bomb squad.
Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 3 the video game are the biggest memes I've seen in Marvel for a long
Yeah.
time.
That's so true.
Other than the obviously original Spider-Man cartoon with the pointed
Oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah, true,
Yep.
true. Or like Spider-Man 2 Pizza Time song or
Yep,
whatever.
Pizza Time. Yep.
This
Yep.
fucking music.
It's going on to 21.
Wait.
Oh.
Quilty, what do you have?
For 21?
Yeah.
I have...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Austin.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
So do I.
You have the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Oh, 2. Sorry,
Yeah,
no.
2,
I have
yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man.
You have the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
What do you have, Austin?
I have Ant-Man.
Ooh. Interesting choice there.
Ant-Man came out in 2015 with an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I have actually 24. I have Spider-Man 3 twice. I just realized that.
Is it higher than the other one?
Yeah, well, I kind of swapped them around out here.
He's like, it's better than what?
Forgot to delete it.
That's okay.
Yeah. Forget.
So Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep,
It was the reboot.
right.
It was all right, but I feel like it's my least favorite Spider-Man out of all the Spider-Man that we've gotten.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Andrew
like full
Garfield.
series.
Andrew
yeah.
Garfield versus Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
versus
Like Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Like this is my least favorite. Like he's still all right, but he's just
Yeah.
my least favorite.
Yep.
Is fine, but leaves like a lot of unanswered questions.
Yep.
And that's like not specifically the movie's fault, but it's just I don't want to go back to a series. I'm just gonna be like still asking these questions that I'll never find out the answer to.
Yeah, yeah.
And the villain's all right. It just
Yeah.
didn't really. It just didn't like wow me.
Sure.
It
yeah.
took a dark. It took more of like a Dark Knight type tone to Spider-Man,
Okay.
which I didn't really like that much. But
For me, it's like Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like for me, for superhero movies, I love origin stories.
yeah,
Mm.
I think that's the only reason I have the Amazing Spider-Man over the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
because like I didn't like them as like they weren't like my favorite movies. Like
Yeah.
they're Spider-Man movies. They're good, but like
Not as captivating.
no, it's
Yeah.
like it's like something I like watch one time. And it's like maybe I look back on it. And it's like
Yeah. For me with Ant-Man, it was like, why is Ant-Man special? He got
Yeah.
captured, and it was like, yeah, but he's a pretty good thief. Is he?
I guess he's like smarter than the Fly?
and then
question
he,
mark.
and then he,
Fly?
Bug
puns.
and then he had to train, and get his. Why didn't he just use the daughter rather than Hank?
Wait for the
right.
sequel, boys.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's true.
Yeah.
Number are we on?
whatever.
We're on.
That was my 21.
That was 21.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
skip
now
this
to,
next one.
now on to
Okay.
20.
Now on to
So,
20.
Travis, you
Actually,
start.
wait. Never mind. I'm going back. I'll stay on it because like it's lined up now. I think.
Good.
No, actually, no. Skip me.
Okay.
So number 20, Travis.
Venom.
Venom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
okay.
you?
I had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Really?
Really?
Coming out in 2017 with an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
It's higher on mine. Venom can be enjoyable, but the plot doesn't make sense. Like you can enjoy the action pieces, and like the CGI is pretty good for the most part
Yeah.
when it's just Venom.
It's just Venom. Yeah.
And like
turds.
Venom and the voice and all that good,
Really good.
but you just feel like there's so much been cut out. You just
Yeah.
feel like there's lots missing.
Yeah. Just like Tom Hardy's great, but just dial down the car chase
Yeah.
and
And like you said, the Carnage thing, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
For me with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I just thought it was kind of dumb. Like I couldn't follow along super well and like kind of get, I don't know, like attached with anything, because every time like any like emotional thing would happen or like anything, it would just kind of turn into a stupid joke, and I know that a stupid joke would come, and it would be even worse when it actually happens.
I love stupid jokes though.
I
I love like the jokes. Like, I know you guys will disagree with me, but let's say something's like pretty serious moment.
Okay.
Them saying like a joke just to break the seriousness. It's like, oh, my friend just died, and then it's just someone in the background. And it's like
Big oof.
makes like a joke in the background just to break like the I don't know, the kind of dreariness.
It was just too much for me, like in that movie.
It does remind me of like what I would probably do in an awkward situation. I'd just be like, well,
Yeah. The whole thing with like,
make a joke.
it's not ripe yet. They did it.
Oh,
it was like,
yeah.
God damn, stop, please. It's
fair.
terrible. And then when Mary Poppins died at the end, I didn't care because I didn't feel emotionally attached.
I cried.
He bawled his eyes out. All right, that was.
That was our number 20.
All right, moving on to 19.
Number
Since
19.
we skipped you, Quilty.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 is
Really?
number 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Austin.
I have Ant-Man and the Wasp, 2018.
Really? I have a controversial one that I know someone's not going to agree with.
What's that?
Iron Man.
What?
Yeah.
You're a cunt.
Nah, I don't like.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
That's
Wait for
the-
my next ones. It's gonna be worse.
You're gonna be like.
Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3.
No, you're
No,
gonna be
no.
like Captain America.
Oh. Oh no!
I'm
Okay,
not a-
let's just keep going.
Okay. You guys are
Number
you guys,
19, Quilty, go.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3, I felt was one of the weakest of the Iron Mans.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. It just didn't, like, Iron Man 3, it's just like, under my notes, I just have, Like, it's not like, I felt like they were dragging it on a bit too long,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like, they kind of already did, like, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, because, I mean, like, Iron Man was the thing that, like, made it happen.
Yeah, because it's like, for me, it's like, especially with the, like, what did they really add with this movie? Like, they added,
Yeah.
they added all the cool new suits and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But, like, other than that, like, what did they really,
No,
what would,
yeah.
like, I find with a lot of these movies on my upper list, they have, like, something that something has never done before. or
Right,
something like that.
yeah.
Like,
Which is probably why you like the origin stories.
I love, yeah, it's something
Yeah.
that hasn't been done before, and Iron Man 3 just felt like it dragged out of the series.
It's a reasonable point.
And I felt like in the future like Avengers movies, it was really good idea to give Iron Man like a supporting characters, because
Yeah.
I don't think like after Iron Man 3 I was kind of tired of just Iron Man.
Yeah.
I wanted like Iron Man and Captain America and just like some supporting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like Civil War, Spider-Man
Even like
Homecoming.
Winter Soldier, where it had like at least
yeah.
like Black Widow.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
a few others.
Well, because, yeah, I
shit
feel
and
like,
stuff.
with, like, a Winter Soldier, like, if it was, like, just, like, a Bucky movie, that probably wouldn't be the best.
No. Yeah.
It's the duo which really
All right,
takes
Austin?
it. However, this duo is not the best. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Definitely better than the first Ant-Man.
Mhm.
Stepped it up. I like the girl way more. What's her name?
Wasp or Janet Van Dyne.
Yeah, Janet Van Dyne. Yeah, I enjoyed her character way more. Didn't have such a stupid haircut. Actually grew her hair. Like, the CGI was so much better. However, it was just kind of
Yeah, I guess that's true.
No, it just wasn't like the best movie.
All right.
All right, we're back.
So, my number
We're
19,
gone.
Iron Man.
There's so many worse movies.
By the books. Yes, it started the MCU.
It is the books, man.
Exactly.
It made
that's
the
what,
books.
That's what dulled it out, is because everything else followed it, and it just ruined the movie for me. Is that everything else follows the same, origin?
So the rest of the movies
Dulled out the first one.
That's just
I can see that.
That's kind of weird.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
feel
understand that.
like if you just keep getting a repetition of the same origin story, it just kind of ruins the original.
It's not the same origin
I
story.
feel like that just ruins the other ones.
Well, they add more
But
things to it.
Okay.
That like improve it for myself. at
Okay,
least.
okay.
It has great music and stuff like that.
Yep.
Austin's face is red with
The villain's all right. Nothing
Okay.
special. Just a bigger Iron Man.
But he's so slick. So smooth.
His head's so bald.
He invades your personal space.
Okay. Oh no.
So good.
I just find it like it's not something that I would find myself wanting to watch. If I think of all the Marvel movies, I'd be like, I'd much rather watch another one.
He was like, my turn, and he did flamethrowers. Flamethrowers.
You convinced me.
I
Number
know.
one spot.
Number
Oh, you
one.
know what? I just realized why one of the Spider-Mans was Spider-Man 2.
Why?
Because remember, I had 2 Spider-Man 3s, one of them was supposed to be Spider-Man 2.
Ah.
That makes sense.
So.
It was bad.
Coming on to
It's fine.
18th spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Am I starting this one?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Coming out in 2012 with a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes, we have the Amazing Spider-Man.
Fair enough. That's
First
right.
one.
That's also my number 18, Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What do you have, Travis?
Captain America.
The first Avenger.
Avenger.
Okay. I mean, granted, it is the worst one out of the Captain Americas.
Yes.
For sure.
Which are all pretty great.
Which are all pretty great, but yeah.
I will have it known, these movies are not bad in my opinion.
No,
these
I
are
know.
good movies.
I know,
I
I
just
know.
prefer other ones.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're a
Yeah.
horrible person, Travis.
Kill yourself.
Okay, so The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Actually enjoyed this movie. I liked the take on Peter Parker. Definitely not my favorite, as you said previously.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But I thought the skateboarding was cool. How he went, this aspect of Peter Parker made sense to me. It just isn't as good as the other Peter Parkers, how they went on their journey.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't find it as interesting, but still captivating for me. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Good movie.
I agree with some of those points there. Wasn't my favorite movie in the MCU.
Yep.
It's
in the
it's not in the MCU, but it's
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel.
I don't know. It's it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It's just
Yeah.
in
It was
between.
there.
It was there, wasn't
It
it?
was just.
It's like
there.
a
I
flick
felt
of
like
the
it
dawn.
wasn't needed.
No, definitely
Oh,
not.
No,
yeah.
I felt like it was just a Sony crash grab. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
100%.
because
Um,
they wanted to be like, hey, Spider-Man still exists. Watch Spider-Man,
But
and
he
then
sucks.
and then the next movie will be so much better.
It was not.
It was not.
That's why it's lower on my list.
Captain America. It was a great WW2 movie.
Right,
I
yeah.
obviously I love the setting and the time period and stuff like that because
Yep.
I like older stuff. Pretty good villain, Red Skull.
Oh yeah.
Love
Yeah.
him. Pretty great. Great actor as
Yep.
well. I just feel like you just kind of if you're not there, like you said, there's better Captain America films to watch,
Right.
and at the same point, there's better Marvel movies to watch.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a pretty good origin story.
Yep.
But other than that, it's just also kind of just basic. It's okay,
Okay.
that was good to know.
I have more to talk about that, but I'll
Mhm.
save it for when I talk
That,
about
yeah,
Captain
yeah,
America.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Moving on
Number
to
17?
17.
number 17. Who's up?
I
Quilty?
am.
All right.
For number 17, I have Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and the
okay.
Wasp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis?
I have Thor.
Thor, the first Thor.
First Thor.
All right. Sorry, this is number 17?
Yeah.
2013, with an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, we have Iron Man 3.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right, Quilty.
Cool to your starting.
Ant-Man and Wasp was good.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. I went into it not watching Ant-Man 1, the
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Oh, right, yeah.
It wasn't bad. I didn't feel like I didn't miss anything from the first.
Well, I mean, I feel like for that one, you just have to see Civil War, and you kind
Yeah.
of understand what's going on.
Mhm.
It was a good movie. I liked Wasp more than I liked Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah.
A little more spunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the antagonist, like the
Ghost or
yeah,
whatever?
the ghost. I didn't like her. Like I felt like she's a forgettable antagonist.
Definitely. Because like she was interesting, but they didn't do enough with her.
Yeah.
Like with her storytelling.
I find like with a lot of these movies, like especially on the lower end of the spectrum,
Right.
it's very, very forgettable antagonists, and like I
Yeah.
feel like as you start going up the list, you'll see like I'll have better antagonists. I always like a good villain.
Yeah.
That's with me.
Which I completely agree with, which is odd why Travis's thing is Thor when Loki is so sexy.
That's true. And while I do
back black hair.
I do
my
say, except for
knickers
the
in a bunch.
weird bleached eyebrows of Chris Hemsworth.
Yes, also odd.
Another! A great Shakespearean movie,
Yes,
great villain,
quite.
great plot, and great character development. However, if you're not really into Shakespearean things, you can get bored pretty easily.
Quite.
I feel like if you're not really into that type of like mythology and stuff, you're gonna get pretty bored.
Right.
Like there's a few action pieces, but there's also a lot of just like world building and being like the 9 realms. And this is where I come from, Asgard. There's a lot of like more like sciencey stuff.
Right, a lot they're setting up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love that.
Which is that's
That's
fine
one of my
with it.
points coming up here.
Sure.
Like that's
Coming up
good,
soon.
but like I'm going more to the point of like, am I gonna just like want to watch this randomly? Am I gonna want to just watch a flick with like
Yeah.
science and mythology?
Science
I
and
feel like I
mythology.
want some more action, but still good,
Fucking nerd.
but not. Ah, damn. Austin.
So Iron Man 3. I enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
I like the whole suit thing where he calls it upon himself,
Yes.
but they also suck because they just get knocked off of him.
Yes.
They're real shit, to be honest.
Hey.
But they're real cool.
real,
I don't know.
real good, but real shit.
Yeah. I like the whole spiel about how Iron Man wasn't Iron Man for a little bit and he had to get interesting.
Yes.
And then he met the kid,
Met the kid.
and it was all cool.
Killed the kid.
Killed the kid. I like
Fucking murdered. The
I like the whole thing with PSD.
PTSD.
PTSD.
I was like, PSD? Is that the new PlayStation?
It's the Soulja Boy console.
PSD.
Yeah, I don't know, so that was a cool aspect because it was like right after the Avengers, connecting
Right.
other movies to it. That was a good movie, but not my favorite. Also, forgettable villain.
That's
Yep,
fair.
fair enough.
That's fair. All right, number 16. I believe it's me.
Yes, that is it.
Spider-Man.
First Spider-Man.
First Spider-Man.
Okay.
If you take a look at my list, you
I
can
will.
kind of see that I don't like origin stories.
It's a terrible person.
The best part of the whole
I
thing.
don't. I like stories that are you already know the character because I'm a guy that reads a lot of comic books. I know a lot about the character. I want an original story that gives me something that, like new about the character or something very interesting
Okay.
about the character.
See, for me, it's kind of like I wasn't as heavily invested in comic books
Yeah.
as I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think it kind of goes along with kind of Star Wars and stuff with that with me.
Yeah.
Like I loved like learning about all the cool things, and
That's
like
fair.
especially when I started getting into Marvel. Back in like a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
like 3. I think it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When I got into high school or something like that. Anyways, I always like watching I think the origin stories help me get into it better.
That's fair.
like
Yeah.
the telling of the story in the beginning
Mhm.
got me interested to learn about it more.
Yeah.
For me, when it comes to like origin stories, it really lets the actors shine.
That's
Because
true.
It is like obviously it's about them and strictly them. So like that's why, at least for me in certain situations, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Where's my cardigan?
It's my car. You want to get it after?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it. Love you. Where's my cardigan?
I thought you, where's my car? I was like,
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
unfortunate.
That's
Quilty, what have you done with the car?
It was a long day in
and
So,
hopping right back into it.
Spider-Man.
Huh?
Or sorry, you were talking about origin stories.
I'm talking about origin stories. Yeah, that is why. Sorry about your card, Quilty.
He's ripped it in half.
Yeah, that's why I like if you take Iron Man for instance,
Mhm.
he's a fantastic actor and it really lets him shine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But continue about how
Um,
you hate every movie.
I do. No. Spider-Man. For me, it's one of the better origin stories done.
Okay.
Like for a superhero. Started off the span of the great superhero movies. It's like one of the first ones that started off. Then the span of like a whole bunch of like
2002.
exactly,
Yeah.
and then superhero movies
Yep.
for the rest of time. Doesn't mean it's the best. However, the great villain and great casting
Sure.
for this. William Dafoe as the Green Goblin, fantastic.
Yep.
Couldn't have gotten a better Green Goblin.
Sure.
Like, he was great. Loved Harry Osborn in this. He was really good. And same with Mary Jane in this one was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I think she was
fine.
a lot better in this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And then also Peter Parker as Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, I liked in this
Yeah.
one.
Super
So, yes.
good. But just not your favorite.
Just like it's really good, but I would prefer other things.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. For my number 16. This is number 16, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I have Avengers: Age of Ultron coming out in 2015 with a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a good movie. Kind of like the villain is better than other movies for sure. Kind of generic battle against a bunch of the same creatures.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good another team up, but it is kind of by the books, as you have said, by like other movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like you could completely skip this movie, and you wouldn't miss anything.
That's true.
Like
You missed a
honestly,
little bit.
Just like the only thing you'd miss
Vision.
is the Sokovia Accords.
oh right,
Vision.
Vision, yeah,
Yeah, Vision.
Vision, yeah,
Wanda.
Scarlet Wish.
yeah. We don't care about Scarlet.
Yes. That's why Austin doesn't like this movie. It's because
It's,
she's introduced.
It's like it's the meme. I keep bringing it up, but it's like send someone into a black hole to save 100,000 people of New York. It's like I sleep.
I sleep.
I sleep. Yes.
Destroy one robot to save half of the universe. We don't trade lives, Captain.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Continuing on like with Age of Ultron. It just kind of seemed forced as to like as the Avengers assembled. They didn't really need to be assembled for any reason.
Yeah.
But it was like we're making a new movie, so
Yeah.
Hydra.
And also, yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
It also brought more. I feel like it also brought more attention to like the Infinity Stones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it showed like they're really like so it showed a small bit of their capability and like
Yeah.
kind of glimpsing to the future.
I feel like it was a definite setup movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was yeah. I found all the Avengers movies were
Got a couple more characters. Like it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It just wasn't my favorite.
Spider-Man 1, good Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that's
Right.
your number 16?
Yeah, Spider-Man
Oh,
1.
Okay.
What's all the other Spider-Man, I think, yeah, the Amazing Spider-Mans on all the other like 2000 Spider-Mans are below this one. I think like it was a good origin story, well executed, like the actors. It was a good movie. That's all I have to say.
That's
It
fair,
wasn't
yeah,
about. It wasn't about like it didn't have dancing Spider-Man.
No dance.
No bands.
But,
So we're sad.
but it also didn't have Pizza Time Spider-Man. So
I feel like also a lot of the CGI is kind of it's a little bit dated.
It is seriously.
Well,
And also
yeah.
like a lot of the swinging animation where it's just him like it's a mannequin just swinging
and then her hair's blowing the other way.
The other way. It's just like if you take a look at a lot of it, it's kind of like that's a
Yeah.
little bit questionable.
They were trying.
questionable.
They
They
were
were trying, yes.
Yeah.
It
But
was
you,
one of the first Marvel movies.
yeah, it was definitely it's
Yeah.
one of like the first like big ones
Oh,
that
huge.
made money.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that got me in Marvel, anyways.
Yeah.
Seeing superheroes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
All right, moving on to number 15.
It's
I
you.
believe it was me. Coming out in 2011 with a 77% on Rotten Tomatoes, we have the first Thor.
Oh,
So,
Quilty.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. Really? Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Ah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a weird pick, but
Okay. Odd. Okay. Good stuff. At least it's not higher up.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Be grateful.
Yes.
Number
quite.
1.
Thor. Love this movie. Fantastic character developments.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pretty much what you said. Learned a lot. I liked how they did the storytelling in this.
Yeah.
Obviously it was a lot of talking, like here and there, but I thought it was cool with like the cool pictures. Kept me interested.
I love looking at stuff.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, and this was one of the first movies to really go a lot more deeper and make you feel for the villain.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Right? Because I mean, like other movies where they had a villain, either they were just evil because they were evil, or it was like, okay, he's not the worst guy. But this one it was
And
like...
then killed off.
yeah, and then killed off. But this one it was like, he's really not that bad by any means.
Yeah.
And they kept him around.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I like this movie a lot.
Yep.
Quilty?
Yeah, Spider... What were we on? Iron Man 2?
15.
Oh yeah, Iron Man 2. Good movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was like a good like follow up to like the end scene of Iron Man 1. I was like, I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
And it's like it's showing him as Iron Man, and he's like not afraid to show that he is Iron Man and stuff like that.
And be a drunk.
Eating
Oh, yeah.
donuts.
And eating donuts.
I don't know. Didn't have the best villain.
No.
No.
But like as you said earlier, it had a pretty good suit up.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't my favorite suit up.
Odd.
Odd.
But go on.
Yeah, it was just a good movie. I don't really have much to say about it. It was just
That's fair.
it's better than the movies below it.
I feel like
but
it's
not
just
as good as
kind
the movies
of.
above it.
I feel like that one is just kind of bland. It was a filler until Avengers,
Right.
so
yeah.
I feel like it wasn't like it's not like obviously it's not great, but it's just all right.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I actually had a pretty good time with this movie. As much as the villain didn't like, it wasn't the best. It was still better than a lot of villains we got.
Oh, no doubt.
And it had a lot more like reasoning behind her like whole objective. She just wants to be like whole again or whatever.
It wasn't like she wasn't trying to be evil.
No.
It was like I happen to do evil things.
She's just being kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like,
That bitch.
yeah, how dare you want to live?
Yeah.
It had really good effects. A
Yeah.
lot of the fight scenes were really cool.
2018.
With yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
With all the shrinking and stuff like that. But it looked really great.
Yeah.
And it was really funny, and I just loved all the characters. Like, There wasn't a character that I was like, ugh, I hate them. Unlike in Ant-Man 1 with Janet Van Dyne. She was much improved in this one.
Way better.
Way better.
More fleshed out.
Way hotter. Longer hair.
Yep.
It was great. Yeah, it was a fun time.
Of course. Yeah.
All right, 14, Cruelty.
Go.
Thor.
Thor.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's way higher on your list than mine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's way lower than list of mine.
Because he's like number one.
Okay, so my 14 coming out in 2012 with a 92% of Rotten Tomatoes, we have The First Avengers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Or
Or not. It depends.
14th spot.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty low, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah.
Quilty?
I love Thor. Thor's awesome. One of my favorite characters in all of MCU.
Yeah.
I love Norse mythology. I love like the
Right.
like the time period Norse mythology takes place in like history and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I felt like this did a lot to like go with that. I felt kind of bad that Thor Dark Worlds was so low because they did
Yeah.
tap on that a bit, but like it's not good at me.
No.
But like I felt like it was pretty good like introducing Thor. It was a really good origin story I found, and I love like
I don't like the origin
I
story.
love how it took it. It's like a different movie compared to all the other Marvel movies. Like you're saying, it's like a Shakespearean.
You
movie.
can definitely tell it's different. Like
Yeah.
from the visuals and obviously, yeah, like the script, like the language.
tried. Yeah.
Thor, I felt like this was a good building experience for Thor because he kind of finds himself in this movie.
Mhm.
Like
I agree.
in the beginning of the movie, he was just like this like spoiled kid who like he was like your, if you look at the history, like a typical Norse god kind of like that.
Mhm, yeah.
And then like his dad is like no, and he sent him back. No. And he went down to put him down to Earth, and then like he became like the hero that he is in the movies now.
That's
And
true.
I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's a funny flick, obviously, as like we touched on a little bit.
Too funny.
I actually said that. Too funny? Yes, it can maybe be a little bit over the top with its humor.
Right.
However, I feel like that's just part of that series.
Yeah.
'Cause it's supposed to be like a whole bunch of like really funny and stuff like that. However, I feel like it still had a pretty good villain.
Mhm.
Obviously not the best. It was all right. However, he just kind of wanted to just take over the universe.
I hated the villain.
That's fair.
He was God, and then he lost. God lost.
Well, that just proves to you. But little G.
Little G, man.
When you think about it, like that's no different from a lot of mythology. Like we
He's
have
a
right
million years old. You
No,
think
but
he'd
like
be
if
a
you
little
think about it,
stronger.
But
like
no one's fought him in a million years. He has no experience.
like this doesn't have to do with Marvel and stuff like that. But if you think of like other gods in history, like you think of like Kronos, he was like a half, not Kronos. Who's the god of war? Ares.
Oh, Ares.
Ares.
No.
His son was a half god. He killed like half the people.
No,
in
like
Mythos.
that's fine and all. No, but I mean, like freaking Ego of the Living Planet, he had a million opportunities to kill them, and he just kind of
That's
didn't.
true. I feel like he was actually trying to or at least not at the end battle, but he was trying to get them on his side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
No, he wasn't. And I kind of liked him. I kind of liked the whole dad aspect, and then obviously Peter kind of getting a little bit of god level powers, which was pretty cool. I did enjoy that whole end scene battle. It looks pretty good. I like the character building of the team kind of in the beginning being torn apart because they're all fighting and fighting and stuff.
Bickers.
And Rocket's kind of trying to push them all away or whatever, and then they end up coming back together stronger and more of a family, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of the film.
Yeah. For me, with the Avengers, I love this movie.
Yeah.
All the Avengers came together.
Oh, did they?
And they did some good stuff. Loki's all like, hey, I'm going to fuck some shit up. And then they all, I love how it wasn't actually forced, the fact that they were all together. It was kind of little bits and pieces here and there, as to why they were there. Obviously, Thor came down because Loki was the villain.
Yeah.
Captain America popped up here and there, and obviously fought Thor, which wasn't forced, because it was hey, there's this guy, and it's oh, he's probably a villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably the case.
It's what a dickhead.
Yeah, we saw Captain America, he punched that punching bag real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a balls.
Yeah. That's gonna be sick.
Alright, moving on to number 13 then.
And who's
I believe it's me.
Travis.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. Okay.
That's pretty high.
That's higher than mine, yeah. Mine's number 17. For me, sorry, you said number 13?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2002.
Oh.
90% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Quilty.
Really? If I had to change stuff up, I would put Thor at this spot in the one I have right here, down at number 14.
Okay.
Avengers. The first
Really?
Avengers, there you go. Okay,
so you enjoyed Thor more than Avengers?
Yes, I did.
Really? Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just start. Iron Man 3. I like the twist with the villain. It just kind of set it all up, being the Mandarin is this it's comic book accurate thing, and then it was just nope, fuck you.
Yeah, super cool.
And I enjoyed that. I know a lot of people were well, this is bullshit.
Yeah, no.
I was just yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do whatever you want.
Make him an actor.
It definitely strips Tony down to just bare minimum. He has to he doesn't have his full armor suits and stuff like that. He doesn't have full tech. He is very bare minimum here.
He's got that cool arm taser.
Yeah, he has to get whatever he can, and he's making it by the scrap of his chin or whatever.
No doubt.
And the villain's like you said, forgettable.
Forgettable.
It's just the end villain's not that bad. I liked the whole the actual Mandarin guy. How he's just an actor. He's you can remember
aspect
him.
was sick. Yeah.
However, I also like the. I think I agreed with the nice development from Avengers with the whole PTSD, him dealing with that and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really developed the character into future films.
Mm-hmm.
Quite.
For me, with Spider-Man, love this movie. Obviously, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You still have Travis's shirt.
Yep, I still have Travis's sweater.
Remember that time it was oh, I really want that shirt, and then Travis was like, no, and then I was not able to give consent at a party, and they were like, hey, can I have that shirt? And you was like, oh yeah, sure, awesome, I'll have that shirt. And Travis never saw it ever again.
Quilty, you bastard.
I remember that going differently, but the point is, I have the sweater.
So you're talking about Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man, yeah, I love this movie. Great villain, great development with the characters. Uncle Ben died. Spoilers for Spider-Man.
That was real sad. That was the best Uncle Ben we've gotten.
Fantastic, yeah.
Pizza time. No.
No.
I killed Uncle Ben.
Does the whole flip started it off. Spider bite. Fair. Good stuff. Yeah, however, with this movie, again, loved the actor who played the Green Goblin. However, obviously CGI is dated, but still good. Still
great
good
performance.
Fights.
That if anyone else I think did that role, it would have seemed stupid.
Exactly.
Just the crazy part. Just William Dafoe just does an amazing job.
Yeah, which is honestly just makes it that much better.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Cool thing.
All right, on to number 12. Oh no, sorry.
It was Avengers.
13 on the Avengers.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, I would have put Avengers kind of lower on my list.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't enjoy it as much. It's not really memorable for me. It's
it's just the starting of everything. It's I already seen a lot of these people origin stories, and they're coming together and stuff.
That wasn't the most badass thing in the entire universe for you?
No.
You suck.
No, all of them coming together like that. Like, I don't know.
I feel like it's definitely like in between, where it's either like you love this movie
Yeah.
because of like what it did,
Sure.
or you're just like it's an okay movie.
It's an okay movie. It's an okay movie. I wouldn't
And you prefer
personally.
other
I
things.
wouldn't see it again.
Yeah.
This is my personal opinion.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't see it again. Like, there's a much like movies way higher on my list here. that I
Nope.
would see.
Quilty's list is the definitive list. If you don't agree with Quilty, you're fucking an idiot.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go in the closet with the children.
Go in the closet.
But I want to come out of it.
No, Quilty, get back.
Yeah, but it was an okay movie.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
All right, number 12, Austin.
That is me. We have 2011, 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, Captain America, The First Avenger.
Ooh, Quilty.
Captain America, First Avenger.
Hey! My man. Jeff.
Avengers 2.
Avengers. Okay, Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Oh, that's higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not
bad.
Yeah, all right.
Cool. Captain America, First Avenger. I actually really love this movie. Probably the best intro ever for a character. CJ was fantastic. Putting Chris Evans on that wee little lad.
No, that was Chris Evans' method acting.
Yes,
100%.
actual Chris Evans. That body transformation, though, am I
He
right?
went down like 100 pounds.
It's really bad.
That's method acting.
That's right.
He just didn't eat for years.
Yeah, no, did super well in that film. Love that intro. Definitely dips down later on with the third act.
Yeah.
With all the pew pews. But yeah, no,
montages.
I love the fights. The montage was super sick. Obviously the Red Skull was sweet. A slightly less evil Hitler is always good.
Always good.
We're talking about the more evil, the better.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I know.
Tesseract was cool.
Tesseract was cool.
Quite cool.
Oh, this movie. And the freaking choreography was sick. Because obviously, he wasn't, obviously Captain America's not a super magical person, so they focused more on the choreography.
Yeah.
It really paid off.
I like, if I have to say like my favorite superhero in all of the MCU, Captain America is not really that high up on my list.
I agree.
I'm not a big fan of Captain America.
Yep.
But I like Captain America: The First Avenger because of his origin story. I love that. Like, it's so good. It's like this scrawny little pipsqueak from Brooklyn.
Good morals.
It's little shit.
Good morals. Like he's not big enough to fight and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gets his chance to like put his like courage and stuff that he has on the inside out on the outside.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of like relates. Like that was kind of with me because like you guys didn't really know me in grade 9, did you? Like in like middle school, I was kind of a scrawny kid.
Okay.
Back in middle school, and I don't know. I felt like.
And then you went into the Super Soldier program.
Yeah.
Then you got jacked.
Fucking massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like seeing like this little scrawny kid going up, and then doing all the cool things. that he's doing
Drugs,
right now.
kids.
Drugs. Yeah.
It was something to kind of like look up to and be
Yeah,
like, hey,
for sure.
he can do it.
Yeah.
I
Believe
can
in
do
you. You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I can do drugs.
I can do drugs.
That's how fucking swole I am.
So Avengers 2, Age of Ultron.
Right.
Obviously, it's like definitively the worst Avengers
I can agree.
out of the 3, in my opinion.
Me too. I can agree.
Out of the 3. However, it's still an Avengers film. And
Yeah.
it looks great.
It does.
Like,
a lot of money.
The opening sequence alone is one of my favorite opening sequences because it just has all the like sideways shot of all of them leaping into battle. It just makes you get all like for when I was in the theater, it just makes me get all jittery. I'm just like, yes, this is exactly what I love. And I think that's what kind of like sways me from movie to movie. If I get that feeling of like, yes, this is fantastic. I am so excited. Even if the movie's not great, if I get that feeling, I'm gonna love that film and going back to it and still getting that feeling.
Yeah.
That's just something I like. You love, and that's what you want to kind of get from a movie. The villain, it was all right. I expected kind of more from Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
However, it was all right with what we got.
Yeah.
So it was fun, and also a lot of awesome set pieces, and it's just a fun film overall.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, again, this is our personal
Oh
opinions.
yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
So no worries there. I'm trying not to get mad at Travis for putting Iron Man so low. That's his opinion.
I'm just breaking
And
Austin's
if
heart.
he doesn't like AC/DC, go fuck yourself.
Oh, what?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm specifically saying that if Travis does not like AC/DC, you should go fuck yourself.
Oh, what? So sorry.
On to the next one.
Number 11.
11. Cool to you, so enough.
Iron Man, the first one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For all the viewers at home, Austin just bit his lip right there in anger.
Us is like anything lower than number 1. It's not possible. For me, number 11, Black Panther.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's low.
For number 11, 2016's 89% of Rotten Tomatoes. It's Doctor Strange.
Really?
Ooh.
Those are way...
I'm agree with you, but it's just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
Alright, cool. Do you start her off?
Iron Man. I love it. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. I love, like, how this, like, snarky rich kid, or man, rich man, is
With the goatee.
with the goatee is, like, just, like, I don't know, being really, what's the word when you're, like, crazy and have a lot of money?
Misogynistic?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Doing whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just like he's just doing whatever he just wants. He doesn't give two shits about the world and stuff like that.
Billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Quite, yes. And then he gets kidnapped and then made to use weapons and then to make weapons and shit like that. And then he kind of like realizes he's like
Things matter.
things matter. It's like what like
I was kind of a dick.
I was a dick and I was taking everything I was doing for granted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I have that. I can get out. I know I can get out.
Yeah.
And he gets out, and he realized through that experience of him getting out, he was like, "Oh, I was a real dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good now.
Take some more responsibility.
Yeah, have some morals.
Yeah. A little bit more.
And then
Have
become
some
like a good
morals.
guy. And like, it was like the first one to start off the MCU. It was really good. Yeah, it was just a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, Black Panther. When I first saw this movie, I think Austin, you agree with me on this point. We didn't like it.
We did not
like
prefer
it.
this
The first
movie.
time we were like, "Where's the hype?"
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Didn't feel it.
Second time we watched it, we loved it.
Yep.
Loved it 100%.
For me, Black Panther is very high on my list.
Yeah.
On this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I know a lot of people really love this film, and I can
Right.
see why.
Oh yeah.
Like it has a great villain. I loved the whole Michael. Oh, what's his name?
Fassbender?
No.
Angelo?
Michelangelo? What? The actor.
Dude, where's the
Keaton?
pizza?
No.
Scott?
God, you know what?
Michael Scott, yeah.
Jordan.
Jordan! Jackson!
Fuck. All right. Anyways, Killmonger
Yes.
is great.
Michael B. Jordan!
Michael B. Jordan. Thank you.
It's just racist.
Christ.
Continue.
And amazing villain who is agreeable. So Black Panther, I like it has really good effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
However, I feel like there's definite like some flaws that I find in it.
No doubt.
And I don't know, like the villain's really great. However, then it also takes away from the hero. I find.
Okay.
Like personally, it takes away from like T'Challa and the Black Panther, and it kind of makes me be like, I kind of like the other guy a little bit more sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it makes me sad that they killed him off in the end.
Oh, yeah. But...
Like 100%. Like obviously, I'm not blaming. Like it doesn't lower the movie for me. Like
Right.
that just makes me sad in general.
This makes me sad in
Just
general.
makes me sad. I'm just depressed. I cry all the time.
Oh, good.
I just feel like there's definitely other Marvel films that I would much rather like enjoy.
Right.
Like it has a lot of good. Like obviously, it has the normal car chase and stuff like that. Of course.
He has to have that. Go to Marvel if he doesn't.
You gotta have that.
Right.
But I just feel like I'm maybe one of the ones that didn't really see like fully the hype.
Yeah.
Like it just didn't fully like connect with me. I just didn't really appreciate
Okay, I'm just gonna
it.
spoil. Okay, my next one is number 10, Black Panther.
Yeah.
With a 98% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's high.
Yeah. For me, like in regards to that movie, just coming off of seeing Civil War, that is when we were introduced to Black Panther.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy fuck, this guy's super sick. He's going for revenge. Like he is a badass.
Yeah.
So many cool shots. Oh, like he's only cool with his suit. No, he doesn't need his suit. Like he's all like hyped up, and then when he like kicks the shit out of like the Winter Soldier, he is so badass. And then he has that changing moment at the end where it's like, you know, I won't let revenge consume me anymore. I'm so invested in this character with like this small amount of screen time. And yeah, so when it comes to the Black Panther, still a fantastic movie. It just
I
wasn't.
feel like it dropped off.
It wasn't as captivating for the main character, and it was very different as to like how they wanted us to like view the movie.
I feel like it's definitely like you definitely like looked upon in Civil War. You looked upon Black Panther and you're like, that's fantastic. I love this character.
Yes.
But then right as they focused only on him, it kind of just you didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
I feel like it also just kind of dropped off, like, what he had all learned and all that, like, skills he had all done, like, in the last movie, and
I
it kind of
agree.
just like, that happened, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
And also, like, for my next one is Doctor Strange. So ours is just switched.
Okay, well, I'll talk about Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, love this movie. Benedict Cumberbatch, fantastic actor. Fantastic.
I agree.
Love him in Sherlock.
Supreme.
And literally everything else.
Yeah, he's good.
He's great. He was also in the Grinch. He was the voice actor.
Hobbit movies as well.
And yeah, he was Smaug. Smaug in the Hobbit.
Schmog.
Schmoog.
Yeah, like cool mystical powers. Everything looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The villains are not the best.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously with the whole like mirrored things and their whole spikes.
Yeah.
However, the ending fight did something that no Marvel movie has done, which is, he used more intelligence to defeat the world-conquering bad guy. He was like, okay, obviously I'm a newbie. I don't have the actual strength or power to defeat you. Yeah. However, I can kind of trick you.
Yeah.
Do you think later on in the MCU he will have that kind of ability to fight?
I feel like eventually learning,
because in the comic books, like if he was just going up against him, he would just drop a universe on him. Like
drop the universe.
Oh no, it's Skrillex.
Like, he could just like warp him out of reality.
Yeah,
that's fair. I'll just talk a little bit about Doctor Strange.
Sure, yeah.
I agree. I feel like it's above Black Panther for me because of the effects. Like, this looks great.
Oh my god,
and it's just so cool to see everything going around and all the different dimensions and stuff, and how much it opened up the MCU to go other places.
Wizards, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was just so cool to see, and I just loved a lot of the cinematography they did.
Yeah.
And a lot of the magic and stuff. Obviously, we get way more cool stuff in Avengers: Infinity War from him.
Oh, no doubt.
But we still get to see so many cool things.
Yeah. However, the reason why my Doctor Strange is lower is because not enough powers. There's not enough variety, and they're
his whip.
Yeah.
He's got whip and shield.
The enemies had spikes.
Yeah.
And the good guys had whips, pretty much. I don't know. But it was cool.
That's true. There wasn't a lot of variety.
Yeah, and Black Panther's diverse characters. Although the third act wasn't exactly the best with the whole Rhino thing. The characters made it better for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like it was just the visuals alone that just drove me to Doctor Strange more.
No doubt. Yeah.
All right.
Cool T, what was your number 10 and 11?
We kind of just
Iron Man and
you were talking about 11,
okay,
so number 10.
Oh, my number 10. Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Really? Okay.
Wait.
It's higher than Avengers.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Why?
Go.
It added a
Kill yourself.
What?
Sorry.
You said you wouldn't judge me. I was writing my list, but I was like, Austin, you better not judge me.
We got him on the ropes.
Don't worry, Josh. I won't interrupt you. And I was like, no.
Travis, did you just say we got him on the ropes as in he's gonna kill himself?
Fucking got him, boys.
Okay.
Roasted.
That's terrible.
I was talking about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh.
There you go. We weren't talking
about how you can hang them.
Saved it.
Age of Ultron.
Yes.
I liked it. I liked the antagonist in this movie. I loved Ultron. Ultron was a good villain, I think.
You really liked him?
Yeah,
I liked Ultron.
I liked the voice.
Oh, such a good voice. I listen to him when I go to bed at night,
He's like a Morgan Freeman type.
Yeah. I don't know. I loved how they brought Vision in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I liked how they. I like how they started bringing, because I found with, because you can kind of see with my list going up. I like it how in the Avengers movies they kept bringing in more lore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Travis, I'm a humongous lore nut.
I know this.
I am anything to do with lore, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I love lore.
Lore of the Rings.
I love lore. And these movies keep bringing in more lore, and I just love that.
Yeah. Tidbits.
Yeah, just slurp that all up,
Yum.
And yeah, it was just I loved the. I just loved the on Sokovia, all the action on it, where they're all in the middle, defending the button.
That's true.
Oh,
the big red.
And as soon as
I just love especially when they started losing and it started going all slow mo and then Scarlet Witch just fucking destroys everything around it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most powerful we've ever seen her in the movies.
Pissed off.
Because Scarlet Witch, for those of you who don't know, in the comic books is fucking OP.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
And in the movie she got really dulled down, and I felt
was smart. Though.
which was smart because
Yeah.
especially in Infinity Wars, if they got her the comic books, it wouldn't it wouldn't be even a fight between her and Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she was comic book Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. I liked Quicksilver and
Quicksilver was good.
Age of Ultron as well.
Maybe he'll come back. Oh, he won't. He got fucking shot up in the back.
Maybe come back.
Yeah.
I didn't like Quicksilver because
That's fair.
I'm biased because I the Flash is my favorite DC character.
Okay, fair enough.
And
yeah.
I'm feeling if you can't fucking outrun some bullets, it's
if you can't fucking outrun some
What
bullets.
good are you if you can't outrun some bullets?
and I love Quicksilver in
X-Men?
X-Men.
Yeah.
Right.
Way better than I like Quicksilver
Because
in Marvel.
he's got a little bit of wit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's way faster.
Yeah, way faster, way stronger.
and he's not Eastern European.
Roast.
He's got the cool glasses.
Yeah, he's got the cool goggle glasses.
He's set up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's ready.
He's good to go.
Yeah.
So number 9, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Run!
Here we go.
Austin, I'll hold him back. You run.
Okay! Why?
What's your number 9, Austin?
I got Captain America: Civil War.
Why? I'll end you.
Coming out in 2016 with a 91% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Cody, what do you got?
Guardians of the Galaxy, number 1.
What? And now it turns into a civil war.
You guys are gonna be really pissed off my number 8.
Okay, so Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yep.
I did really like this movie,
Did you?
and the graphs are just going everywhere.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It has a really good villain, played by Michael Keaton.
It does, doesn't it, Travis?
A fantastic actor. I love the Vulture in this, and I loved how they kind of tied it together with going into Peter's own life.
Yeah.
Like he ended up being the father of Peter's date, or
That's good.
that
Yeah.
worked, yeah.
I thought that was a really good twist in it.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Like you were like, oh, I wonder if they're ever gonna meet, and then it's her dad.
I like it how he was
Ooh.
he was bad, but he wasn't bad for the sake
No,
of being bad.
exactly,
He was bad for a purpose.
It was a reasonable,
For-
for what he was doing. He's trying to raise a family. He needs money, and he got screwed over by the higher ups. So he's like, "Fuck the higher ups. I'm a."
I feel like recently in Marvel movies, you can start to relate more with the antagonist,
which is good. That's what I want more.
Mhm.
It was good. Peter Parker in high school, a great villain, and it was an okay Spider-Man.
I
liked his Peter Parker more than his Spider-Man, at least for this one.
in my
okay.
I think that's my main reason.
in my opinion. I think I like Spider-Man 1 Spider-Man
Yeah,
just a little bit better in this movie
yeah,
versus Spider-Man in Spider-Man
yeah.
Homecoming.
Personally, I like
In
this Peter Parker.
Movie, if you're comparing Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man Homecoming as movies,
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming is way better.
Oh, yeah.
But I find it in the origin stories, I kind of like this Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man's just a little bit more. Just in this first movie,
fair.
but everything else, I like MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah, I completely agree that this Spider-Man gets across the whole actual high school feeling, and I like this Peter Parker.
Yeah.
What,
you don't like 27-year-olds in high school?
Fuck, man.
Come on.
It's just I think the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man that he was, it's just not my kind of Spider-Man. I just didn't really love it as much as I wanted to. So I feel like that's probably what brought the movie down a little bit for me.
Okay.
It was still a really great movie overall. I think that's about all I have to talk about.
Okay. I got Captain America: Civil War.
Captain America: Civil War.
Yes. Great movie. Love this movie. Introduced Spider-Man, actually.
True.
I especially enjoy the fact that Iron Man was the one to get him. I thought that was super cool. We got the Sokovia Accords. Pretty much everything about this movie is great. Except for...
I did not like Captain America in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you already...
Why can't he just conform?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's certain ways to get around those accords, rather than, by the way, everyone in the whole universe has signed these accords, and now we'll tell you about them.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a little more I don't know, oopsie in that, and in regards to, well, yeah, we saved all of New York. Yeah, we saved, like, pretty much the whole world. But, like, you're gonna have some casualties. And then it's like, I don't know, I feel like they could have gone around it a little bit better.
Yeah. I felt like the the courts were a bit strict.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like
Well, that's government for you.
Yeah, like it's like we did save it, it's the like the dilemma. It's like, do we sacrifice the few to save the many? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly, no doubt.
I'll talk about it more when I
We
talk
don't
about
trade lives, Captain. But I love this movie. Like, all in all the characters, again, introducing Spider-Man Homecoming. Sorry, just Spider-Man. You got Black Panther. You got a cool villain. Chris.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, super dope villain, pulling it all together. Not a powerhouse, just smart.
True.
I thought that was cool. Manipulation is sweet, and yeah, so we did quite good. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, #1, pretty good. I enjoyed it. I love the soundtrack. I think with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2,
Yep.
favorite soundtracks in all of Marvel. I want close to some of my favorite soundtracks in all of Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because it's like, I don't know, it's like kind of the stuff I kind of grew up listening to, like my parents. It's like, my parents always used to have this music going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Definitely like classic
Hype.
80s stuff.
Hype, like, yeah.
Hype 80s and
It was
yeah.
a good concept. Like, it's not like your tradition. Like when it first, like I first heard about it, like I heard of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's like, oh, they're not really that, like, compared to like some of the other superheroes. It's like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
It's like you didn't really know about them before this.
Yeah.
And they brought them in. They did a very good job with like, you know.
Yeah, this movie's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Number 8. I think it's you, I believe.
Oh, yes, it is.
Get ready to run.
I have a 2004 movie coming in with a 93% of Rotten Tomatoes. I have Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
Prepare to die.
Alright, well, Quilty, what do you have?
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Really? I forgot you haven't said that yet.
You have that high?
Yeah.
Jeez.
My number 8 is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
I feel like
Alright.
whenever, for the people at home, whenever Austin's saying, okay, you're not seeing his face.
He's broken
pure,
5 pencils.
either like anger or disappointment in his face.
Or both. Spider-Man 2. Love this movie. Surprisingly
Pizza
enough.
time.
Yeah, pizza time.
Pizza
I
time.
mean, come
That's
on.
all you need.
So many memes.
So many memes.
This took all of the things with Spider-Man 1, like with all like the CGI and like the web swinging choreography, and just raised it so much better. Literally everything improved. I like, yeah, the amounts of like effort and work they put into this movie is fantastic. The villain was even more relatable this time around.
What? You're not relating to a guy flying on a glider wanting to kill you just because?
Yeah, you know how it is.
I'm crazy.
Love that. Love the back and forth between them. You got some good wit. The relationships that were built in there were fantastic, and there wasn't any dancing, so made me happy.
That's true.
But not better than the other movies on my list.
Fair enough. Quilty?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I know my peers here would disagree with me.
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack in this one even better than the first one.
Reasonable.
Okay. That's my opinion.
That's it.
I have a bit of a darker sense of humor than my counterparts, so I like the poorly timed jokes where it's supposed to be a serious moment.
Okay.
Like, everyone's in, like, a really, really serious moment, stuff like that. Something really sad or something just happened, and someone just comes in with, like, a bit of, like, comedy just to break it up a bit.
Okay, one second. Okay, sorry to pause you there.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that in, like, when Mary Poppins died. And I'm just going to keep referring to him as Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
When he died, they didn't have an ending joke there. You were supposed to be sad, but for me, for the fact that they did so many jokes, when they wanted me to be sad, I wasn't sad.
I was kind of sad because I remember it made me really sad. I was like, because it kind of built up to it when he was like, he may be your father, but he ain't your dad.
Yeah, that was good.
It's like, that kind of made it like, you kind of like, how do I put into words, like,
feel for the character.
Yeah, I feel for the character at
Yeah.
that point. It's like, even though he was a bad guy,
yeah.
he wasn't the greatest of guys, but like he still cared about Peter.
He was kind of doing what he thought was right.
Yeah, like he was doing what he knew. Like
Yeah.
he grew up a Ravager, and like
That's true.
like and you can really show that he loved him a lot because of the reason why what's it called? Like he was an outcast because of it.
Yeah. Didn't eat him.
Didn't he?
I would have ate you.
Taser face.
Taser face.
You can't be.
They
Taser
wanted
face.
to eat you, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
Travis.
Baby Groot. Baby Groot.
Baby Groot.
Baby Groot.
Baby Groot was funny.
Cute.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Great origin team story. I think this was one of the best like origins
Yeah.
stories because it was able to jumble like 5 characters, all of their origins all at once, and did
Yeah.
it really well.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't get overwhelmed.
No, you didn't get overwhelmed. It was a super fun movie, super fun, great soundtrack, great action pieces and like starship battles, which was really cool. Great world building on top of that,
Yep.
with like opening up like the Nova Corps and a whole bunch of other things like that, and even introduced to like showing a little bit more of Thanos and like what he's doing, which was really nice. Okay, villain with Ronan. He was whatever. He's just more of a henchman type guy.
I think it brought in
Yeah.
like the idea of the Kree.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good.
Which I think
But
was
like
really
their
good.
main guy was just like, it's okay. However, it was very enjoyable, and I really like this film.
Yeah.
Number 7.
All right, going on to the next one.
My turn.
Guilty.
Number 7, I have Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I got Avengers.
Okay. I have Iron Man.
Oh.
Yeah, 2008, with a 93% of Rotten Tomatoes. By the way, guys.
Austin did way more research than the rest of us. I literally made this in 15 minutes.
Oh no, that's fine. I literally just the only things I got were the Rotten Tomatoes score and when they came out.
That's way more research than I did.
That's fair. By the way, we should go a little bit faster.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Except for like the top 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go a little faster with these ones.
Doctor Strange. Love Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange.
Magic, go.
I love magic. I love Doctor Strange. One of my favorite characters in all of the MCU and Marvel. I just love him. I felt like I agree with your guys' points early on. He was a bit nerfed in this movie, but that was just because he was just learning how to use his powers and stuff like that. And especially in the last fight, where even with all those nerfs, he was able to defeat a like god tier Marvel villain
S-tier Smash Bros.
with
character.
with his wits.
With his wits.
With his
All right.
wits.
Which was good.
And
bad.
an Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
But like we don't talk about that.
Cheatsy doodles.
Yeah.
Avengers, the OG team, a classic film.
No doubt.
An amazing moment. Also, characters work great together, which they probably shouldn't have, but they worked great on screen, and all the like characters went well together. They clashed, and then also bonded in the end, which was fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, villain, but not the best of that villain. Like Loki was good in that film, but he wasn't his like greatest.
Yeah.
Like, I think his greatest was in like the first Thor and Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Is where we've seen the best of that character.
Also more screen time.
Also more screen time. I just feel like it just wasn't as good as he could have been.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, for me with Iron Man, love this movie, fantastic.
Yeah.
Kicked off the MCU, doing what obviously no other superhero movies had done in the past, which was I genuinely thought that this character was cool.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is great. I loved the Spider-Man movies. However, it was like I wasn't like I didn't like watching it was like he is the coolest person ever. Iron Man, it was like he's like genuinely like sly.
Yeah.
Like he's slick. Good character development, obviously getting captured. Unlike the reason why I like Iron Man more than Captain America per se is because he wasn't made in a lab. He built himself, obviously. Super badass, and he flied around. And he was like, "I'm Iron Man, bitches."
Number 6.
Number 6. For myself, I have Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Okay. Yep.
Austin.
My number 6, I have Guardians of the Galaxy. 2014, 91% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Number 6, I have Captain America 3.
Okay. All right. Spider-Man 2. It's one of my personal faves for like Marvel films and superhero films. I thought it was one of the best stories of Peter and Spider-Man together.
Right.
Like as like that clash both together. Great villain, like you were talking about, Dr. Octopus. I loved his like how he was like performed in this.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Especially the ending with him being like, "I will not be turned into a monster."
Yeah.
Like I will not let myself turn or whatever.
Quite.
And that was great. Amazing train scene.
Yes.
Like holy shit, that is one of the best scenes that I have seen, and the CGI still holds up till today, which is very impressive.
Oh yeah.
Because that was like 2004, I believe.
Yeah, 2004.
So like that's pretty good. But yeah, I love the film.
Yeah. For me, it was Guardians of the Galaxy. On normal movies, I don't prefer it when they don't spend as much time with the villain.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of evil because he was evil. He's just kind of going after power. However, I felt like the fact that they did have so many heroes to work with.
Yeah.
I wasn't like detained by that fact.
So many protagonists. It's like
it was like
that instead. In
everyone's super unique. You have you have literally the universe of characters.
Yeah.
Everything looked beautiful. They did this at a good time. Obviously coming out in 2014, so like the CGI is beautiful.
It's a surprise of how well it worked.
Oh yeah, everything just like connected.
Yeah.
Everyone was super funny, and they had a dance battle, which was
way better than Spider-Man 3.
Only slightly better.
Only slightly.
Civil War, great movie. It really cemented that I do not like Captain America.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Captain America.
Okay.
Really good movie. I love the battle between Iron Man and Captain America and their teams.
Beautiful.
It was so good. And like
airport.
Yeah, airport, and especially Captain America and Bucky versus Iron Man.
Oh,
that was some of the best fight choreography in all of Marvel. Like it was so good, and you could really see Iron Man's better.
He is.
He's better. Yeah. And the only reason why Captain America won because of his cheap sidekick.
Exactly. Yeah. The only reason why Captain America won was because he had his buddy.
And you could I just love it. It was just
Travis is pissed.
Why are you pissed?
Captain America's way better.
No, he's not.
In every way.
I just loved it when he went. I loved it when he was like, "What's his fight patterns?" And he was like, "Okay,
yeah."
And then he was able to counter all of his moves just by doing it. Oh my god, it was so good.
It was my turn. And he has his flamethrower. He's like, "What's up, motherfucker?"
Excuse me while my eyes roll into the.
You don't deserve that shield.
Yeah, my father made that shield, bitch.
Yo, his father's dead. What can he say?
His sidekick's the reason for it.
Yeah.
Good.
Fuck, he killed my dad.
His dad was a dick.
His dad was a good person.
No, he wasn't. He abandoned Tony. He treated him like shit.
You treat me like shit.
Get off my podcast.
You don't deserve this podcast.
My father made it.
Okay, number 5. Austin.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier, coming out in 2014.
Really?
89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Yeah, man!
It's way higher on my list.
One second, we just yelled at each other for a long time, and then we're like, yeah!
Civil War.
Holy fuck.
Austin?
I'll go. Okay, yeah. So again, Winter Soldier, beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Kind of had a different take. You did have a central villain to a degree, but it was more like hero and an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Because obviously, story with Captain America, he's just coming into the new worlds.
Yeah.
And then, so here we have Winter Soldier, literally with the exact same thing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Should we take a pause?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You can just exit that out.
Exit it out.
I'm gonna exit it out.
Just exit it out. I'm gonna exit it out.
Hey!
Exited.
So the Winter Soldier, has an anti-hero and who you just instantly fall in love with, and he has a metal arm, and you're like, holy fuck, that's super cool. And then he's like a good guy, and you're like, yeah, and he becomes Jesus. So
becomes
cool.
Jesus. Cool thing.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. Good Spider-Man movie. Becomes Jesus.
He's like, wait a minute, becomes Jesus. Looks at notes. Becomes. Is this like a despicable meme? It's like has metal arm, take over world, becomes Jesus. Becomes Jesus. What happened?
I also like crazy men who walk in deserts for 30 days, 30 nights. Anyways, I was gonna say Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Good Spider-Man movie. Like the actor. Not much else to say about it. It was just one of my it was a really good movie that I really
genuinely
enjoyed.
good.
Yeah, there's nothing to say about it. It was just a good movie.
Yeah.
just a good movie. That's what
Okay. Just to add on a little bit onto the Captain America Winter Soldier.
Right,
Great
yeah.
spy film. I completely agree with the
Spy.
villain, and I love the whole hero versus government type thing.
Oh, I love
it's
it.
just like everyone's like, it's either like, do you believe in the people that you like answer to,
Yeah.
or do you believe the person that you should trust?
Yeah.
Like, do you believe a friend or your like superior, right? And it's a whole thing of
But
like
decision-making.
like choosing your side.
Yeah.
And like doing the right thing, which a lot of them do and get killed for, which is like it's the hard truth of like if you try to do the right thing, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, could you imagine if we just had Seth on here?
Oh my god. 4 people on this?
4 hours.
Brutal.
For the viewers at home, before this is cut, we're almost at 2 hours right now.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
9:30. I should have been in bed a half an hour ago.
But yeah, it's a great film. And also the best Captain America costume.
Oh yeah, best Captain America costume. Also on top of that, choreography, beautiful.
Choreography is great. Oh, the boat scene where he just kicks the guy off the
All
boat.
it, I think that is the best fight choreography in all of the movies.
The knife fight.
Just like hand to hand.
Yeah. No, yeah. 100%.
Number 4. It's mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor
Okay,
Ragnarok.
I can respect that, but no.
No.
So Thor Ragnarok.
Avengers Infinity War 2018 with an
Really?
84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Anyways.
So Thor Ragnarok, you guys go.
Okay.
We just fist bumped
They
it.
did a fist bump.
Good movie. I really enjoy. Oh, I love Thor Ragnarok so much. It's like, especially when Thor like gets his god powers.
Oh yeah.
Sexy.
Oh my god. And then it was like,
It's kind of like a buddy cop film for like Hulk and Thor, which goes really great together.
Hand in hand, yeah.
Loki's great in it. Loki's really good, and also the whole like taking away Thor's most powerful weapon, and him being like, "Oh fuck,"
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
away his luscious locks.
and,
Oh fuck.
and it's just like Thor can be powerful by himself.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
exist. And I also, going back to Norse mythology, I just love how it was so like it was off from the actual mythology because you can't like Thor dies in the mythology.
Sure, yeah.
But like it did follow through when the fucking sword straight down and just goes blows
Yeah.
up his-
I will.
Where actual Ragnarok happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, great character change. This definitely amped up Thor for
Beautiful.
myself.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely made me love the character a lot more.
Yeah.
It was super fun, super funny,
Yeah.
which was great for the Thor
Yeah.
character, and I love that.
Yeah.
It also just, it looks amazing. Like, some of, like, just the colors and all that, it looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, like they had a lot of jokes in this movie, and it didn't like overpower
It
it.
didn't take away from the film.
Or change like Thor too much, it like to where it'd be like weird.
Yeah.
Like
that's true.
everything just like added to each other. Getting what you said, like buddy cop movie. And the villain was like, "Hey, that's cool. Destroyed the hammer. I'm still awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a haircut."
Why is yours number 4 for Infinity War?
Well, by the way, my Thor Ragnarok is my number 3.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so.
That's why you were like, I agree.
Yeah, no, I'm totally cool with that. Yeah, but no, Infinity War,
I do not agree with that.
Fucking
fucking fantastic movie.
Why is it so low?
It's slightly lower than Thor Ragnarok, not because it is a bad movie by any means, but it's because it doesn't have every scene isn't important in that movie, because like so much is happening in that movie that I feel like every single bit has so much pressure on it. So like you have obviously Guardians of the Galaxy teaming up with Spider-Man and Iron Man, getting ready to take down Thor. I don't know, saving Vision and like Wakanda, and the fact that Wakanda was so weak and they didn't flex. Like they didn't.
So like anything that's not spent like super important, you feel isn't like it should be just taken out
it's just not as
because
good.
of the type of film.
Yeah,
it is.
there's like so much that even something that's fantastic, it's not as fantastic, and it's just
there could be something else even bigger.
exactly. Which is why it's not as good as Thor Ragnarok. But I love Thor Ragnarok. As you guys said, I kind of already said all my points.
Yeah.
Super awesome. He punched the Hulk, and it was cool.
Yeah.
And it's great.
All right, so that's your number 3. So...
And Thanos is fucking fantastic. Best villain.
Yeah, best villain.
Best villain.
So Thor Ragnarok was your number 3 then?
Yeah. So
Thor, yeah.
So what was your number 3?
number 3 for me was Captain America: Civil War.
Mine
Better.
was...
Oh wait, you didn't say Winter Soldier yet.
No, I did. We had it at the same time.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Really?
Okay,
Interesting.
okay.
Number 3.
All right, we have the Battle of the Captains. I see.
Yes.
So you already kind of explained Thor. Do you want
Yeah,
to-
I'm done with Thor.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys go.
So Captain America: Civil War. One of the best fight scenes in all comic book movies. The
Yep.
airport scene.
Gorgeous.
So well done.
Yeah.
It just looks fantastic. I find both sides have reasonable arguments.
Yeah.
For myself,
Captain America's was weaker.
Captain America's was weaker.
I don't find during the main movie. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Like maybe at the ending, sure, because then you find out Bucky killed Iron Man's parents. So if
Okay.
you're rewatching that film, you're going in with that headspace. But going to that film without that headspace, going in completely blind, going like Captain America just doesn't want to be told where to go because if they don't if the government controls everything and the government is already corrupt from your movie, he knows governments can be corrupt.
Right. Okay.
He doesn't want to put all of his trust in one government.
But I don't agree with how he defended Bucky so much.
Well,
It's the same thing. It's like if let's say someone kills someone,
Yeah.
and says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it." It's not like he's not gonna be punished.
I think this
for
is
it.
genuinely why the movie's so good, is because you can argue on both sides.
Exactly.
It's a
That's
really-
what my point
it's a
is.
really fucking good movie.
That's what my point is. It has reasonable arguments, and also it's just super fun action flick.
Oh, beautiful.
You could just have so much fun, and like you said, the choreography in this film is
Nuts.
great.
Yeah.
Captain America, Winter Soldier. I love Winter Soldier so much. I don't like
It's where the character shines.
Yeah.
I don't like how Winter Soldier went to Bucky, but Winter Soldier himself,
Yeah.
he is so fucking badass.
And his theme
he is
in
so,
the movie.
Oh my god! It's like the first time you see Winter Soldier when
Oh.
Nick Fury's running, like, "Get me off the grid," and then
Yeah.
Winter Soldier is just like slow. It's like slow mo. Winter Soldier's just walking up, and he just
Yeah.
fucking throws that bomb and blows up the car.
like-
Holy fuck! It's
Yeah.
yeah.
he's like my ideal badass superhero.
No doubt.
He's like
yeah.
oh my god, and he's just so like that the knife fight.
Nuts.
Like where he
Beautiful.
fucking flips the knife.
Nice.
It reminded me of fucking Naruto, Kakashi versus Obito.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
Where he
Yeah.
does like the kick and with,
Yeah.
with a knife.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
god, he flips the knife in the air and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's just a good movie. It's like it was a movie where I still liked Captain America.
Yeah. I love the fact that superhero movies are actually like cool now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like
100%.
you could like look up to them and you're not like, oh, you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
I remember that when it was that time,
Oh yeah.
and then we're the cool kids now.
We are the cool.
Also,
kids
Except
Civil
Travis.
War, great Spider-Man.
except for Travis. Yeah.
And Seth,
Aw.
fuck Seth.
Fuck Seth.
Also, great Spider-Man introduction for Civil War.
Yes.
Love that.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
good. All right.
Iron Man did it up.
Okay, we're in the big leagues right now.
Wait,
Top
so-
3.
We have. Okay, I already
number
said my
two.
third.
Yeah, we already said
Oh
it.
well,
So
yeah.
that
Oh
was
yeah.
it.
Yeah. We're already in the top 3.
So,
Number
we have
two.
Number 2.
Who's going? Is it me or is it?
I'll go because I'll
Yeah.
go with Travis because I think we have the same one. Spider-Man
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I did not see this one.
Coming out in 2018 with a 97% of Rotten Tomatoes.
It was fantastic.
Holy fuck.
Okay, what was yours?
Black Panther.
Okay, wow.
With number 2?
Number 2.
Damn.
Respectable.
Fair enough. I respect that.
Okay.
Respectable.
That's it's like says it and remembers I told him I wouldn't kill him.
Yeah.
Right. Respectable.
Got it. It was only my number 10.
Do you want to talk about
Yeah, I'll talk about okay, Travis and I, we saw this last week.
Mhm.
And we've only seen it once.
Yeah. I
But-
want to see it again.
I want to see
I'd
it.
go see it from how you guys hyped it up to me.
Oh my
It's
god. It
I'll
is-
go with you.
It is
You take me?
literally...
Yeah.
I mean,
You pay
okay,
for me?
No.
Money.
we'll try not to
We'll go halves.
spoil this.
Yeah, we'll try
for
not to spoil it.
Quilty's
Yeah,
sake.
yeah.
But holy Christ, very similar to the whole Guardians of the Galaxy aspect in regards to having a bunch of characters. However, focusing on Miles Morales being the main and having an origin story, but somehow not making it feel old.
Yeah.
Because they were doing a whole brand new Spider-Man aspect with the bite and everything, and yet it didn't feel old. The animation was unbelievable. The jokes were perfectly timed. The music was outstanding.
I've been listening to the soundtrack nonstop.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I heard one of the songs on the radio the other day.
It's great.
It's great. Yeah. And the villains, the shocks and the surprise. I can't do it.
You don't. There are you may. Have
I
seen,
heard a couple of villains from your guys' last podcast.
Yeah.
I heard about I didn't watch the whole thing. I think I'm gonna stop watching it.
You should.
You should.
I heard about Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
that sounds fucking awesome.
It looks a
sick.
lot cooler than we can describe it.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I just have a few things to talk about. Best adaptation of Spider-Man, I think, is it's one of the best character
From how you guys
characterizations
described it, yeah.
of it. And of like
I think it
multiple
fits
Spider-Man, and
I-
just like the Spider-Man title itself.
Oh, gorgeous.
It just nails it. Amazing animation that makes it timeless. And
beautiful.
like, I don't think this film will like age.
No.
I think it's just gonna be like, yeah, this is a classic.
Yeah.
It's not like an animation where it's like back in 2000s.
No,
It's
you're
like-
not gonna be like,
like-
oh, this was definitely made
But
in this
it has
year.
it's because it has its own style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good villains, and it was really funny.
Yeah, well, one thing that to add to that, like with the animation, is the fact that they use different animations for specific characters,
Yeah.
and yet it all like panned together because you have like the cartoon Spider-Ham, you have like the anime girl, and
Penny Parker.
Penny Parker. You have like Noir Spider-Man.
Yeah, black and white.
Oh, gorgeous.
So cool.
Quilty.
Black Panther, I love this movie.
Yes.
It was one of my favorite Marvel movies that ever come out. I love Black Panther. I love Killmonger.
Yes.
Like Killmonger, I want to say, is tied for number one for my favorite antagonists in all of Marvel.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because of just like he has reason for it. Like he has it like how like
It makes sense.
and it's really good, especially right now, like in like 2018, where it's like these issues are being put aside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's bringing this movie kind of brought it into life, and the all African American cast, well, majority African American cast and stuff like that was really really good.
So much time like put into this movie.
The soundtrack for it with Kendrick Lamar's soundtrack for this.
It was also really good. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Remind me a lot of like Lion King.
Yeah, like Kendrick Lamar is like one of my is a really really like I really love I love Kendrick Lamar so much, and I don't know, I just love the soundtrack. I love this movie. I love Killmonger.
Yeah.
There's like I don't think there's much I can say how I do not like, and especially like the end scene where Killmonger's dying and he's looking off into the sunset and like he's like saying he was like it was what is it like he was saying. Oh, it's just so good.
Yeah, no, in regards to like I'd rather like
I'd rather jump.
brothers.
I'd rather sink my brothers in the waters.
Yeah, than become a prisoner.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
I was like, oh.
Like
that was like that hit me hard, and I was like, oh, this. I think that like sealed it from my movie. Like how the antagonist was so fucking good.
So
going on to number one. You
Colton and I have
guys
the
are
same
both
one.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your number one?
Spider-Man.
I know. I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming coming out in 2017 with a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. And your guys' movie, I'm looking back.
2018.
Well, yes, but 84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Critics or users?
Critics.
Oh, what was the users? I'm pretty sure the user score was higher than that.
Oh, probably.
It probably is.
All
I only
the
did.
users usually are.
I only did critic.
Do you want? Oh, you want us to go? Okay.
Yeah.
It was such a fucking good movie.
Oh, so good.
I think the main basis of this is because we have seen all the movies.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the top.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the final product of
I'm going
everything
back.
building.
I'm going back to I'm a humongous lore monkey,
Yeah.
and like this is just like the dessert on it's like the icing.
The cherry
on
on
top of the cake. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so good. Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos was so good.
This movie rewards its viewers.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's definitely why. Obviously, if you're coming to this movie not seeing everything, obviously it's not gonna be as good.
It'll be good.
It'll be
it's gonna
good,
be great,
but I
yeah.
don't think it'll be as satisfying as it
No,
would be.
no doubt.
There's
yeah.
only one part in this movie where I didn't like. It was the animation for when the pods came down.
I
Against
remember you talking
Wakanda?
about that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like it's like a clip animation to it.
Right.
It's like clip. Oh, it's there.
Okay.
That was the only criticism I have about this entire movie.
Travis and I have two
That's the floating heads.
CGI floating heads, and
Well, I don't really notice them. That's the thing.
Okay, see, we noticed
really
that.
noticed them.
And when Iron Man, he activates his suit.
Yeah.
And then the head
Yeah.
just like goes on. Like the original time with like the nanobots is like super cool,
See-
slow mo, and then the head is
For
like
me,
bad.
that's my favorite.
That's your favorite.
I had a
love-
feeling it was.
For me,
Respectable.
because like I'm a huge science nerd too. I love fucking how they brought nanobots into
Yeah.
it and how he like fucking like his suit. He could like let's say he had like his part of his mask blown off. He could put or like part of his
Yeah.
arm armor come up. You could put his mask nanobots into his arm and
Make
like
it
make
more
like
powerful.
a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
And like oh my god.
And
That's
showing
really
all
cool.
that off in Thanos
Remind me of
fights.
Naruto too.
Yeah.
Yeah, remind me of Naruto.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Why?
Interesting.
I just fucking love Spider-Man. This Spider-Man, at least for me, this is like more personal than otherwise. Like I can definitely agree. In my opinion, Infinity War is a better movie. However, just for like me personally, like relatability with this Spider-Man character, just like how he jokes around, and also
How he's British.
how he's
It's so relatable, you know.
exactly. No,
The hot aunt, you know.
and I think
Oh, Aunt May.
I think because
Aunt Bay.
it's true. No, I think because like this is also like with the actor wise too. Like Tom Holland, he does like gymnastics and he like works out.
Yeah.
And I do some like works out
Hashtag
stuff.
Tom Holland. Hashtag Spider-Man.
Hashtag Spider-Man. Hashtag Tom Holland.
If you guys do not follow Austin North on Instagram, that is all the hashtags you put in this thing.
Yep.
That's funny.
That's pretty good. Yeah, obviously like things that you guys have said before. Relatable villain. Right, and I love the fact that it's everything is connected in the MCU, like in this movie, and they really try to like push for that in regards to literally the Avengers made the villain, in like with all like the aliens and whatnot, and trying to take that away from him, and then Iron Man coming in and like training Spider-Man, giving him his suit, all that fun jazz, like the intro like with Spider-Man Homecoming where he's like all on his phone, his little Sony phone, and it's like.
I just love sponsor.
Shit.
Infinity Wars, I just love it so much.
That's
And
true.
I want to be
And
Spider-Man.
like the ending for Infinity Wars, it's like
Yeah.
I think the ending really got me because it's like you think about it, it's all your favorite superheroes. It's all like nothing can defeat them. They're invincible.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna be able to defeat like Doctor Strange, like this master wizard, or
and
like
he's gotten even better.
and it's like
so much better.
and it's just like all these people who you think, oh, they're invincible. I love them so much. You can't take these characters away from me.
And a godlike
Yeah.
like
Thor,
just like a
full
snap,
god.
just like a snap.
Yeah.
It was that easy for him.
Yeah, I love the fact that, like, in this movie, it's like, the heroes could have won. Like, it's so back and forth as to, like, what would happen, like, honestly.
Could they have won? There was only one possibility.
Whatever. No, but, like, in regard... Oh, actually, there's actually a theory about that. In regards to why there's only, like, one reason. Is because Doctor Strange, he's stalling for time, which is why he, like, makes the conversation, like, with Thanos, and he fights him, and he blah, 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 is because he's waiting for Ant-Man to get into the quantum realm.
Oh.
Because, like, if you think about it, it was only a couple seconds that Ant-Man would have been in the quantum realm. It's like, okay, he goes in, opens up the thing, grabs it. Okay,
You know what? I
I'm
think
good,
maybe
guys.
right.
It'd be like 5 to 10 seconds that he's actually down there. Doctor Strange, he'd need to time that perfectly.
Yeah.
Time all that up, boom.
Well, how would you know? How did Doctor? Oh, wait, because he saw.
Because he saw so many futures.
Also, he has his astral form, so he could just go anywhere. He doesn't have to specifically, physically.
Maybe Doctor Strange. This is just a theory. Maybe he kind of went to Hank in the quantum realm or something like that.
Yeah.
That's possible. Give
That'd
him a
be
message.
fucking cool.
I assume you mean Scott, but yes.
Yes. Yeah.
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 No, actually, I have this other theory.
What's that?
Doctor Strange.
I'm Spider-Man!
Doctor Strange went to the future and saw that Tony Stark would suffocate and die. That'd be hilarious. So.
Yeah.
I saw that one too. So that's why.
Like, I just love the movie so much, and like it sets up for all the future Marvel movies to come up.
I'm so fucking hyped.
Because it's like
Endgame?
it's like everyone's dead, and then it just it just ends.
it sets it all up.
ends. It's like it sets you saying like, how is it possible for the people are like heroes to come back from this and stuff like that? I think it was also strong the way for Captain Marvel too.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, Hank Pym, because I think those like Captain Marvel, I think is one of their best chances of help to trying to defeat Thanos.
Yeah,
because like if you think about it, like if you're talking about like hand to hand combat and like strength, Captain Marvel is like the strongest.
Well,
of
Thor.
We're not really 100%.
We're not. Yeah, we don't know the
said it,
strength.
but we haven't seen it yet, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, what Thor are we talking about? Are we talking about like
current Thor? Like
current Thor?
Yeah, like
you think current Thor is stronger than Captain Marvel?
I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, wait, from
we haven't seen we don't know what Captain Marvel's been doing.
Yeah.
Because obviously Captain Marvel's set in the 90s.
Are you assuming that she's going to be weaker or stronger?
I feel like she'd be on the around the same power level, but like Thor's like pretty powerful.
Thor is pretty powerful,
and
so I feel like it's hard to.
If she is someone like, say hypothetically, she is way more powerful than Thor. That's kind of lame. Then it's like, oh, Captain Marvel is way better than all the other Avengers. Why doesn't she just do it herself?
Well, maybe because like Thor is very powerful, but I think she might be comparable.
Bye.
You're already leaving?
Yes.
See ya.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Love you.
have fun at work.
Proud of you, sweetie.
We love you. Sponsor A&W.
Sponsored by A&W.
Brandon's going to work tomorrow.
Yay.
Go, Brandon.
Go Brandon. What was I talking about?
You were talking about how
I think like
Brandon
Thor
Bendis
in like I think Thor base would be kind of the same strength as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
From what I've seen so far, but like I would argue that Thor, in his like god form,
Yeah.
also with his new hammer.
and
Oh, a new
yeah,
hammer, yeah.
yeah.
You know what I want? Is I want like Captain Marvel to show up and all of us to be like, Captain Marvel's the strongest person ever, and then her to like think that Thor is a bad guy and like go to fight him, and then he just like knocks her out. That's what I want.
That'd be funny.
Anyways,
Thor might be like, yeah, Thor and Spider-Man. Those are my favorite right now.
That's fair.
Who are your guys'
Thor and I think Thor is my favorite, and Doctor Strange is my second.
favorite? Nice.
I like everybody.
Well, you suck.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. This is our longest podcast so far, which is actually surprising because I was like, this is gonna be an hour. 10.
Yeah, we were like, it won't take long.
Yeah.
You're supposed to play Smash Bros.
No, we're not gonna play Smash Bros.
Never again.
'Cause I work tomorrow,
We
and
can,
I gotta go to the gym.
we can play Smash Bros.
Yes.
You can play Smash.
All right. So we're gonna skip Austin's tip to a happy life.
Next
Go to
time,
Quilty's tip
Next
to a
time.
happy life.
get some sleep.
Get some sleep, ladies and gentlemen. You are exhausted.
I'm quite exhausted. I just had my last exam.
Try it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Quilty just had his last exam.
I was 15 minutes late.
Oh,
That sucks.
Oh, it was so fucking bad. I was up till like 2 in the morning last night studying, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up at 7. It's gonna be great.
And as always, fuck you, Seth and Quilty.
Fuck you, Seth. And Quilty.
all right. We'll catch you in the next one.
Fuck you, Seth.
Fuck you, Seth.
I'm sweaty.
Fuck Seth.
Woo!